Hello, welcome. I'm right now still exploring Kick. You caught me red-handed. I was checking out VTubers on Kick. I don't know. I'm thinking right now if I should also multi-stream on Kick, because why not? It's more of a niche platform. I mean, there are not so many people streaming there, but I was like, recently I see a lot of people switching, also people who are not banned, to Kick. So I was like, okay, maybe we can go there too. So we have like 3 platforms, and I mean 3 is probably enough. But there are not so many. Look, those, I think this is everyone. Those are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 18. Yeah, it's not so many VTubers here. It's only 23 of them. Interesting. Interesting. Should we check one of them out? They all look high quality, to be honest. I don't know. I'm wondering. But anyway, I will think about that another time. Yeah, exactly. Today, because today we will explore some things. We will watch some different videos, which will have the main topic of exploring. So we will explore unknown places today. Yeah, as always, everything is linked in the YouTube description. So if you wanna check out the creator, you wanna give the video a like, a subscribe, whatever, then you can do this just by opening the little box on the bottom and clicking on the video you like. Yeah. Okay, so with this being said, I think we can go directly into the videos. We have 3 for today. The first one is exploring the scariest Google Maps locations, which sounds really interesting, to be honest. I wonder what the scariest locations are and how did he find them? Did he ask ChatGPT? Then we have a second video. We have Journey to the Center of the Earth. It took 8 days and I lost 10 kilograms, which sounds really interesting as well. It actually sounds like expedition, to be honest. I didn't know YouTubers can just do that. Should I do something like that? Should I become a cave diver, the cave diver dragon? And yeah, the last video we have for today is something from where probably someone everyone knows on this platform. It's Mr. Beast. I spent 100 hours inside the pyramids, where hopefully we will learn, explore a little bit as well. I think so. It sounds like it. I mean, I haven't heard of anyone. Well, maybe he didn't explore anything. I don't know, but we will see. That's why we are here. We are exploring the YouTube videos as well. And before I'm babbling too much again, let's just get into the first video for today. Exploring the scariest Google Maps locations. Let's go.
Today I'm traveling to the scariest places on Google Maps, like this shipwreck in the middle of the ocean, and even an entire abandoned city. That's insane.
That's insane.
This video, you won't believe
it is crazy.
Go to the scariest Google Map location.
Whoa!
We'll be investigating 5
Wait, this is the same style Mr. Beast is doing his videos. What is going on?
Other creepy Google Map locations, starting with this abandoned plane crash in Mexico.
Our flight is boarding. It's time to catch it. All aboard the abandoned plane. This is actually insane, bro.
Oh, what?
What the heck? Wow.
According to Google Maps,
So yeah, I was drinking something. Whoa! Calm down. Don't break apart the airplane.
One of the most popular Mexican singers of all time. He bought it and left
What?
it here.
We might actually be
Is this the forest?
plane since it crashed and was left
What's
here.
going on?
Check out the back of the plane.
So normally you're not.
It is the forest. Look at this. It's a plane in the middle of nowhere. There's a forest around. This is the forest in real life.
They go back here in the plane, but let's see what's inside.
You better watch out.
So I'm pretty sure this is where they store all of the luggage on the plane. This place has been
Wait,
abandoned
what?
for a very long time.
I never saw those places before.
Yeah, there's definitely something back there.
Well, there's old stories that you can hear the past.
No, that's not the passengers' voices. It's The cannibals. Have you played the forest, my dude? Haven't you played? Don't you know what they do? They jump on you.
Passengers' voices in here.
His face.
Second, and I haven't been in the cockpit. Let's do it. Look at all these high-tech switches.
Whoa. Yeah, that's definitely a job. As much as I wanna fly in an airplane or fly an airplane myself, there's no way I'm gonna sit there and be like, oh, I know all of those buttons and I know exactly which display is showing me what. Hell no. Hell no. I'm already getting confused when I'm playing Bus Simulator, mate.
All of the lights
No way.
going off in here during a plane crash.
This is your captain speaking. We've arrived to your destination, abandoned in this field forever.
This plane crash is nothing.
What the
compared to
hell?
Terrifying Google Map locations coming up. And next we're
Wait,
visiting
was
a
it?
shipwreck.
What? No, I don't wanna see this thing.
Terrifying Google Map
This? Wasn't this... I heard something about this island, but I don't remember what exactly it was. But like those dolls are all over the island. It's crazy. Yeah. Was it an island or was it a forest? I think it was an island.
locations coming up. And next we're visiting a shipwreck stuck in the middle of the ocean.
Okay, let's go to Bermuda.
To get here, we're taking this boat to go see the sunken shipwreck. Let's do
Okay,
this. Hopefully
nice.
this one doesn't sink.
But so far it was not really scary.
Everything
Look,
started
this is
really
not
fun,
scary.
but we weren't prepared for what was about to come.
See the abandoned boat way over there. We're getting so close. So they were telling us that people just kind of go around this thing. They don't really get on it anymore because it's so rusted that it's kind of dangerous to get on. So people don't usually get on it.
Because it's so sketchy, like you could fall through.
What would happen if you fell through?
I don't know, ain't nobody fall through yet. Don't be the
Yeah, don't be the first one. You probably don't want to be the first
How do we
one.
get on?
See that little string right there?
I would definitely fall into something there. I would get on this boat, I take 3 steps and I fall somewhere. 100%.
Bro, this is actually insane.
Using
But
a
it looks
small rope,
fun.
We got onto the ship and started inspecting it.
This is so sketchy.
One wrong move could cause the entire thing to collapse on us.
How dangerous is it to be on this abandoned ship?
Pretty dangerous. As you can see, there's holes everywhere. We're not taking our guests up here anymore.
You're gonna be the last guests ever to be on this boat.
Yeah,
Maybe.
Over 20 years ago, the ship was on the island anchored down, and a giant
Oh.
hurricane came through and dragged it all the way to the middle of the ocean, and it's been abandoned here ever since.
But this is not the middle of the ocean.
We'll explore the entire
This is still
surface and
close to the
whatever's hiding
coast.
on the inside of the ship.
I don't know if these occurred naturally or someone's foot. Look, my shoe can fit through that.
We started exploring
This
the ship for
naturally.
buried treasure.
You want to go check
Oh.
out the front side of the ship over there? There is a whole path of holes all the way to
Jump,
the front.
jump.
Before we go any further, I want to see how safe
I
this
dare you
actually
to
is. Hold
jump.
on.
I don't know if you should be testing it, Matt.
Yeah, you're sketchy. Look at that. Everything is breaking. It is not safe
Oh.
being on this boat at all.
There's water down there. Oh my god, there are... How do you call those things? Amoeba? Amoeba? Gonna eat you alive, mate.
Ladder.
Dare me to go in?
Crazy.
You're not gonna believe what's down here.
What's down there?
Nothing.
Wait.
Still nothing.
And the first thing we're gonna do is go to the
Bruh.
highest point of the ship.
There is nothing safe about this. I am standing on a shipwreck in the middle of the ocean.
Crazy.
Apparently the most dangerous place on the ship.
Would you, if I tell you you should jump, like not from the boat, but on the boat, would you do it? I would do it. I'm a silly person. I would do it. And then I would break into the water and would be like, shit. Now I'm wet on the ocean. No, I'm sorry. But I would still do it.
It's way up there. They call it the crow's nest. No one's been up there in a
I'm a
very long
crazy
time.
dragon. I'm
Till
sorry.
today.
How am I gonna get down?
Hopefully not by falling. Aaron's the first
Crazy.
person to go up that in 20 years. I'm going to the very top of the ship.
I can see Matt's mom's house from here.
To find treasure,
What?
we need to go to the depths of the ship where no one's ever been.
I'm like scared to walk on this place. There's not even
Go
a
inside.
Passing through
Are they going to
different
inside? They
puzzles,
are.
we finally reached the entrance to the ship.
Ooh.
At the end of the hallway, you can see a random door open. Let's go check it out. Oh my gosh.
This looks
We
so
are in the middle of the
cool.
ocean, but it is very hot down here.
Yeah.
It's kind of creepy because you can hear the waves hitting the side of the ship. Every day it's going
That's not creepy. That's normal.
further and further.
What the heck?
Walking through the terrifying hallways, we found the heart of the ship.
Looks like we found the engine room.
That's normal.
Oh, that sounded so creepy.
I've never seen any.
Wait, those are supposed to be these scariest locations. This is nothing scary so far. The scariest thing in this whole video was the freaking spider or crab or whatever that was.
Look out! Are you alright?
My dude is going on a freaking ship which is about to break apart, and the best thing he can wear is shorts and freaking Crocs. Are you freaking kidding me? Oh my god.
Okay, that's the floor that we just walked on to come down here. Check it out. We were just walking on that.
Nice.
I'm gonna go down there and see if I can get this ship running again. Do you have any jumper cables?
This ship's deteriorating so fast, there will come a day where this ship is just gone.
Is this water? Wait, what's this water?
Do you have any jumper cables?
This ship's deteriorating so fast, there will come a day.
Yeah, it's under the water. You can see it, like, you can... Or maybe I'm tripping, but over here, the water starts. Can you see it? Over here? I think so. Like, this looks under the water.
Where this ship is just gone. The hallways look so creepy down here.
Walking through the
That's not creepy! Oh my god, I'm sorry.
terrifying hallways, we found the heart of the ship.
The arrow's pointing this way, but I want to go that way.
And that's when we found
Okay.
a room filled with locked doors.
There's just more and more to explore. Bro, I want to see if there's something inside of these.
I'm gonna try and get.
Would you sleep there for a night? I would. Where's this? Where's this? I wanna go there.
Closet.
That's one way to
What the hell?
open the door. Aaron thinks there's some sort of treasure inside.
Oh, there is.
April
Ooh.
12th, 2003.
2003? This is not so old. Cornflakes. You can probably still eat them.
There's actually cereal in it.
Yeah, okay, or what's left of it.
There's no floor in this room. It's just the broken tables. I'm not even joking.
Aaron, you go first.
Oh! I don't think Crocs were the right choice for this expedition.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
You might want
that's what I told you, mate.
to put those Crocs in sport mode. Already on.
There's just more and more rooms. Look at this. Oh, it says Chief Officer. So this might be the captain's room or something. This is the area where they would actually...
This is a really big room for a ship. What the heck? Did any of you ever went on a ship? The rooms are so tiny. You would not believe it. Like your bathroom that you have is probably bigger than your room on a ship. This is a huge room.
The captain
Huge.
steer the ship. I wonder if we could find the
I think this is even bigger than my freaking apartment.
steering wheel. They call it. Call it home. Of course he knows that. Back when this ship was active, you would come inside of the storeroom and probably buy stuff. Probably had Lunchly and Prime.
I don't think they had Lunchly.
Oh.
They do, they
You know
do.
no one died when this shipwreck happened.
They also
It
have
could been a board,
Feastables.
So I just picture someone inside of this room just holding on, scraping down, and that's where the handprints came from. It's so sad seeing
Boah. This is not scary.
all this safety equipment, knowing that the place crashed. There's offices everywhere. That door is nightmare fuel. Like, look how disgusting that looks. I'm pretty sure it's extremely dangerous to have electrical wires next to water, and this entire ship's in water.
I don't think there's any power anymore.
I found
Yeah,
this
probably
kitchen.
not.
Yes.
Wow, this is the old kitchen. The more we explore, it actually seems like at one point it was like a luxurious ship.
But something happened
Yeah.
no one could have predicted. A giant
Well,
thunderstorm
is
was
it?
approaching.
They just told us
No, this is not a luxurious ship. This is like
a luxurious ship.
for, how do you call it? To transport things, no?
But something happened no one could have predicted. A giant thunderstorm was approaching.
They just told us there's a massive storm coming in. So we got off the boat
Nice.
very
Sleep there, sleep there.
quick. These
I would do
hallways are
it.
So creepy. This ship is so
I would
big,
do
I don't
it.
exactly remember how to get back out, but I found a door.
I would totally do it. This sounds so exciting. I'm sorry, I like adventures. And I'm also silly, so... Yeah.
It's a good thing Matt's been working out because he might be able to fit through that doorway.
I can't fit through that doorway. It was really hard getting up here. How do you get off?
After climbing out of the deepest part of the ship, Aaron decided to jump off.
Hey Matt, I think I found a way out. There's nowhere else to go but there. On to our next.
Wait, where's the ship? The boat. Oh, there it is. I saw it.
You can see by the clouds and the wind that there's another storm coming in. Last
Nice.
massive storm. This ship wrecked, so we need to get off.
The captain told me it was way too dangerous to jump into the water, so they had to come rescue me with the boat.
We've got to go rescue Matthew.
What?
We left him behind on the boat. He didn't get on in time. Matthew, we're coming for you, buddy.
Bye, have a great time.
All right, let's get out of here.
Oh,
before
he
the storm
made it.
comes.
We got extremely lucky surviving the shipwreck, but this next Google map
This is making me angry. I was expecting super scary locations. Like, you know, going into a abandoned bunker, you know. Something like this is scary. Or abandoned hospital. But this... They went into an airplane. Which looks really cool. They went into a ship. Which looks really cool. What's next? What's next?
Location had tons of people die.
We're at a theme park that got abandoned in 1985, and to help us
This
investigate
is Chernobyl? What is this?
I brought someone that was abandoned in 2024.
What?
Vex Bolts.
We're gonna bring this park back to 2025. Doesn't deserve
Really?
to go back to 1986.
Few people know of this theme park's dark past, which is why they have a ton of reviews. This review says 6 kids died on the rides. This is the theme park of the dead.
Nice.
We're gonna go inside and see how true everything is.
And the reviews were not.
Okay, wait. This is not Chernobyl.
We're gonna go inside.
Lake Shawnee. I'm probably pronouncing it completely wrong. I'm so sorry.
And see how true everything is.
And the reviews were not kidding.
Nature's holding on to this ride. I can feel this ride's pain. I got left in 2024. This dude got left back in 1986. We gotta bring him back.
Yeah.
Most of these rides are dangerous, bro.
You can't.
No, they are not dangerous. They are completely safe.
I give it a 10 out of 10. I actually.
In Germany, we have machines who don't have security, just like those in the background that you can see. And people are going in this, like 30 meters, 40 meters in the sky. You don't believe me? I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you right now. Freimark Schaukel. Not those things. Hoch. Ah, there we go. Look at this. But they have security. This is in Berlin. And this is not Freizeitmarkt as well. But it's those things. This is something else. Yeah, it's like... Not like that. This looks like it's going down fast. Oh! Like this. But without security. Where you have your arms where you can hold onto the seat. But that's all you have. That's all you have. And it's like this. And it's like 30-40 meters high in the sky. Is it the sky? Not really. But yeah, that's what we have in Freimarkt, it's called. Maybe... let's see. No. Yes? Is it this? No, but they were higher. You can see it in the background. Shoto mate. Shoto. Okay, we are there. We are in one of the villages where I once lived. I remember the last time I went there, it was pretty much in the beginning. So we should be pretty much there. Where are we? I cannot see it anywhere. It was in the thumbnail. Where is it? Where is it? It was in the thumbnail. And I remember it was pretty much in the beginning. Is this the beginning? Beginning? As Raura would say. I'm sorry. I don't see it. I see this thing, but I saw the other one in the background. Okay. There. Look. Wait, but this is not the right one. There was another one. Next time, it's gonna be coming this year again in August or something, or October. I don't really know. But I'm gonna make you a photo. I will go on it and make you a photo.
I got the inspiration to film this video from my friend Ellie, so I'm gonna...
Why is there a freaking doll?
Give it
What is this thing? It was something else. Look, there's a freaking doll. I hate dolls so much. Destroy it. Burn it.
So I'm gonna call her and see what we should do.
You want some advice? Okay, if there's like 1-star reviews, you should definitely like figure out what makes this place so bad. Good if you could just interview.
But I mean, it's a nice place.
What's going on? Definitely, dude. If there's a chance this place is haunted, you need to stay the whole night and investigate.
Yes, stay there.
Wish me luck, okay?
You guys know how you say Bloody Mary in the mirror 3 times?
This is not a mirror.
Let him cook at a campfire 3 times, it's supposed to start a fire.
Really?
Let him cook, let him cook, let him cook!
Whoa!
Oh my god. He said that
Crazy.
was his first time saying let him cook here, but he already said like 6 times. Unfortunately, this theme park experienced a bunch of deaths and was forced to close, including some little girl dying on this swing when the park was open.
Next,
Nice.
we asked the owner of the theme park
I mean,
about
not
the history
nice,
and the
but
deaths that occurred here.
So the story goes, as the swing's going around,
is this why the doll is there?
The concession stand nearby. When it goes to leave, it backs up into the path of the swing. She hits the back of the truck and it kills her.
Whenever people visit
Damn.
the theme park, they leave stuff behind for all of the children that passed away here.
Why is there freaking Annabelle? Why would you leave Annabelle there?
I feel like it's so weird being here.
Oh my god, imagine nighttime. We need to explore this map a little bit more.
Man, there are so many cool, scary places in the US. No joke. If I would be in the US, I would go to abandoned places like that and sleep there for a night. I would not be a dragon VTuber. I would be a crazy, silly person in America. But we have no scary places here. We have one. I have one, well, technically 2 scary places nearby my location, which I cannot say. I cannot say the full name, of course. But we have, well, technically I'm living in a witch forest, which is, you know, kinda scary. But nothing happened. Even one time I wandered through the night alone. I think I already told you. It was before a stream. Like I went into the city and then I missed the last bus, so I needed to walk home. So yeah, I was walking about 15-20 kilometers, something like that, through the forest. Yeah, and the other one is like we have like a abandoned house, not really nearby, but kinda close. But you are not allowed to go there anymore because the police is investigating. Basically what happened was abandoned and people said that there will be ghosts there, you know. And apparently you saw lights at night sometimes. And now people found out those were satanistic people. And they were killing animals and they were hanging them from the wall and stuff like that. So police locked the full place down. And yeah, it's disgusting. I saw pictures of this. Like it's literally, they have rooms full, like you don't see the ceiling because the ceiling is full of dead cats. It's disgusting. Yikes. Like I don't want to go into that room. This probably smells like, yeah. So yeah, this place, you cannot go there anymore. What a shame.
More like this map. Yeah. You think we're in a video game?
What? Yeah.
We found an abandoned scare attraction.
This theme
Oh,
park
Sinister. Wait, isn't this a movie? Wait, this is definitely I remember a horror movie like this, Sinister. It is a movie. I watched that one. I don't really remember it though. But it's fine.
has a haunted house. Look at this. Oh my
Wait,
god.
what did it say? Lake of Terror. Damn.
This
Calm
theme
down.
park has a haunted house. Look at this.
Oh my god, what the? Are these headphones?
No, that's called the electric chair.
Guys, I think I want to head
Crazy.
out before it gets too dark.
I think we should stay here.
Bro, you know
Yes.
what happens when it gets dark? Then it's actually haunted. Then you're gonna get.
Let's go there at 3 a.m.
I'm not trying to, bro.
You're going to the car?
2025, here I come, Lake Shiny. Sorry for not saving you.
After Vexbolts abandoned this
Crazy.
theme park, I decided to investigate it
Crazy.
to see if the reviews were true.
We want to test if all of these 1-star reviews are true about this theme park. Definitely creepy.
Is it
but
raining?
also
Yeah.
haunted.
I wasn't even moving and that just bumped into me.
You know what's weird?
Whoa. I'm so sorry, but I'm not gonna believe that.
That's
This is some big BS.
right there.
Yeah, it's called wind.
To make sure it wasn't the wind, Noah brought some ghost hunting gear.
What is this? Oh, it's one of those things when you touch it, it's gonna make a sound. Something like that.
Uh-oh. Oh, wow. If you want us to leave this theme park...
It's so sad because most of those things are equipment you use for other stuff. So it can also be caused, like this ghost equipment can be caused by other things as well. Like an EMF reader, for example. It's used for to detect electromagnetic electromagnetic fields basically, which means, for example, if your phone is on and you get a message, it's gonna go to red because, you know, it's gonna go to red. And it's, especially in cities, you cannot measure anything because it's almost constantly at some weird, it's having weird spikes. I know it because I had one. I needed to get one for my old apartment in Bulgaria because we had some issues with electricity in the beginning. And I got the EMF reader so that I can check why. Why is it like this, and where do we have like weird cutouts, like where the electricity is cutting off many times and stuff like this. Like, yeah, basically TLDR. And it worked. It worked. Everything was fixed. We found a loose cable in the wall. So, yeah.
Please stop touching that.
Oh, Goshan, why are you like this? I don't know, Subaru. I don't know. But they are making up some weird stuff right there in the video.
Like we're alone here anymore. I'm not saying I believe
Uwu,
this stuff, but
exactly.
I am terrified.
Why can't I have a Uwu ghost? I want a Uwu ghost, you know? Instead of scaring me, he's gonna come next to me and he's like, Uwu. I need a ghost like that.
Google map location doesn't even look real. It's an entire abandoned city, and we're starting in a abandoned movie theater.
This is not a city, or is it? No, there are cars in the background. There are people living there. What are you talking about? There's an abandoned city in Italy, though. I think it was it in Italy or Spain? Let me check. Abandoned city in Italy. I'm pretty sure it was in Italy. Yeah, there, look. And it looks so cool. Look at this. It's a full city. This is a city. This is a city. Not this. This is a city.
Everyone left this town a long time ago. Let's just hope we're actually the only ones here.
It's so crazy to think that people.
Wait, is this a theater? What was
Everyone
that?
left this town a long time ago. Let's just hope we're actually the only ones
This looks cool.
here.
It's so crazy to think that people used to come in here and watch movies.
I've seen big movie screens before, but this one feels like a portal to another reality.
Imagine
Well, they painted something. Why do you put Fortnite there?
video games on that giant screen. Look how high the ceiling is.
Are these more haunting vlog videos? No, right now we are watching exploring the scariest Google Map locations. But yeah, so far there was nothing scary. The scariest thing in this video, there was like a spider or like a crab.
Dude, I just found the soda.
This was the scariest thing so far.
In the early 1900s, this town was booming until a major factory closed down and everybody left.
The reason we brought Uncle Dave with us.
What do you mean everyone left? This place burned down. Look, it burned.
Everybody left.
The reason we brought Uncle Dave with us is because this place is
Uncle
extremely
Dave?
old, and so is Uncle Dave.
Who's Uncle Dave?
That's great.
This
Hello,
is the
Uncle
area
Dave.
where everyone would sit, but let's go investigate deeper inside the movie theater.
I feel so
Nice.
small being in this room.
This looks cool.
Yeah, tiny.
That feeling. It does not feel safe to be in this place. What do you think, Dave?
I'm scared.
And now the.
Why are you scared? What was that? Freaking birds?
Was not us.
I was just gonna say now the only people that visit are YouTubers, but there's.
There can also be animals, you know, birds, for example, weasels, raccoons. There are a lot of animals that can make loud sounds. Try looking for Russian people searching abandoned places. Oh, I was thinking about that. There are a lot of. What was it? I used to watch videos like that. Like I remember one video where they went like into a bunker. Close to Chernobyl. It was really a Russian bunker. Maybe I can find it. It was really popular. I can't find it. And they found so many cool stuff. They found like old cars, military documents. It was crazy. I was like, whoa, this looks awesome. But is it this one? It looks kind of like it looked kind of like this, but it was really cool. The interesting thing was that the lights, the electricity was still working as well. Wait, I think it's this one. I think it's this one. I remember they were having masks. Whoa, this is crazy. Wait. Yeah, it's this one. It's this one. Look, they found like cars and stuff like this. It's crazy. Crazy. It's the channel is called She A, and the video is called Found Walking Nuclear Bunker with Vehicles and Gear. This video was crazy. If you are interested, feel free to check it out. It was really cool. Hobo wizards are the scariest people to encounter in abandoned building. Hobo wizard. Oh, homeless people. Yeah, probably.
Definitely someone else here.
You think they still check for movie tickets in here?
I don't think.
Yeah, probably. You haven't paid your tickets, you guys. You better pay them.
Inside of here for at least 50 years.
After searching everywhere, we found a hidden.
What do you mean? You was just playing Fortnite on the screen.
Movie theater.
How old are these stairs?
Older than Uncle Dave.
50 or-
Back when this movie theater was open, popcorn sold for 25 cents.
What? You pay like $3 for a package in the supermarket, and the cinema is even more expensive.
This entire building could collapse on us at any second.
Luckily, there's a
Crazy.
hospital in this town.
That's also abandoned. Is that an Avengers logo?
No, I think that's the anarchy symbol, bro.
Yeah,
Staircase
that's
is so
anarchy.
old, There's not even stairs. in
Anarchy?
The walls and
Anarchy.
structure are literally caving in, which makes this extremely dangerous.
We need to be very careful while we're in here, not to.
What?
As I'm saying, be careful. He steps on something.
Even though this town is supposed to be abandoned, we found lots of signs telling us we're not alone.
It's not safe here, run.
Bruh.
Since this entire city is abandoned, there's so many amazing buildings to explore. So we decided to split
Hospital.
up.
Wait,
City is abandoned.
really?
There's so many amazing
I
buildings
thought it's just a few buildings. Why is there a car?
to explore. So we
Back then, $5 can feed a whole family. Yeah, probably. Damn, crazy. Now with $5, you are lucky if you get some chips and maybe a Coke or something.
decided to split up.
Since this city looks like it was
Crazy.
taken over by zombies, I'm in the hospital looking for the cure.
The cure.
There's a sign in here so I can't get lost.
Oh, employee health services, physical therapy, accounting, payroll. Let's go to the payroll. Let's check if they have some cash.
That way. Where's the elevator at? I need to find the elevator. This looks like it came straight out of Stranger Things.
Whoa, there's Spider-Man. Did you see him? There was Spider-Man.
Found the elevator very quickly.
Beware.
Down the elevator shaft to show you guys how deep it is. Bestie.
Damn. Wait, how many? Someone once told me when you throw a rock, you can estimate how deep it is based on how long it travels. But you also have to consider the sound is traveling back to you. So yeah, but I don't remember how it was.
The king of music, Michael Jackson, was actually born right here.
Was that a smiling friend graffiti? I think so. I saw Spider-Man. Yeah, we have Spider-Man. I don't know what the left one is, if this is a smiling friend. But there's Spider-Man. He's watching out for this place.
Bestie. Fun fact, the king of music, Michael Jackson, was actually born right here in this hospital.
What?
Still inside the movie theater.
What? You should check for him. Maybe he's doing some moonwalk somewhere.
Are you writing my name on there?
I am.
I don't think words.
What did it say, Beam?
How crazy it is being inside of this place in person. Uncle Dave's just standing there like an NPC.
Why is he having a green light?
I don't think we should stay much longer because the whole ceiling's falling in.
Nope.
Nice. Let's go to the ceiling.
Well, I got a little
Let's go up the
Unfortunately, I wasn't able to find the cure
The
for
roof.
the zombies, so we're gonna move on to the next building now.
We even found an abandoned car garage with a Lamborghini.
Yeah, sure. Whoa! It is! Wait, what? Wait, what?
This entire thing got
This
burnt
is
down by
crazy.
fire. You can tell this is actually a Lamborghini.
Dang, look at that.
This is actually a limo.
You know what's cool? There's two limousines in this
Whoa.
building.
Another limo?
I told you there are raccoons there. Look, this is a raccoon. I told you. There are probably other animals living there doing those sounds. This is the driver of the limo. Tell him hello.
Oh, oh my gosh.
But is it a cat? Oh, I thought it's a raccoon. Yeah, kind of the same principle as knowing the location of the lightning strike by calculating when you hear the thunder. Yeah, exactly. Welcome to Raccoon City. Yeah. Oh! Damn, VHS tape. I haven't seen those in ages.
HS tape.
Uncle Dave got extremely hungry, so we used Google Maps to find a restaurant inside of this.
Take the Lambo.
I'd like to order a large lunchly box.
Oh.
If you remember the town's kind of empty.
I'm so hungry. Wonder what time they close.
They closed probably like 2 years ago.
So I don't need to pull forward.
Probably not.
This next building looks absolutely.
Wait, why don't you go into the restaurant? This would be interesting. Check out the restaurant.
Insane on Google Maps. Let's see how it looks in real life.
We're inside of the town's church right now. This is what happens when years go by.
Damn.
I feel like I'm in an ancient castle.
It's not really safe to be in here. You can see the entire ceiling is starting to fall down. The only thing still standing is the stone pillars. Now we're gonna take off the drone to see what else we can find in this town.
This looks really cool, actually. This would be a nice Dark Souls place.
It's so sad.
Everyone is having a drone these days. I was thinking of getting one as well, but then again, what kind of videos do I do? I upload things on Instagram sometimes, but I forget to post my finished pictures for like 3 months by now. I should do it this weekend. But after the stream, I have to go back to work again. So I don't know how much time I will have or how much motivation, energy I will have after that.
Things like the soccer field, the basketball courts, and countless other buildings all left behind for
Maybe tomorrow after the stream.
I think that we're the first people in here in a long time. We're also probably going to be the last because this building is falling apart around us.
We should probably get out of here.
And our next
Crazy.
Google Map location is even crazier. It's a $100 million abandoned mansion.
What?
Apparently.
Wait, what? This doesn't look like a mansion. This looks like something built by the freaking Greeks. This looks crazy. It is cool, but again, the safety of the building deterioration comes first. Ah, yeah. Well, I'm a silly person. I would probably go there and do some silly stuff, like punching against the wall to see if something falls down.
Inside of this city, there was a bunch of police officers that were corrupt that bought these mega mansions, and now they're abandoned.
But there's a problem.
This is why you never trust Google Maps. If
Wait, there are kind of a few people there.
you Google this place, it looks like it was 1,000 years old, and now there's a Starbucks right there. Editors make
Starbucks is everywhere, literally.
this place look like it does on Google Maps. This is what it's
Starbucks is like McDonald's,
For that water.
Like $15.
but more Gen Z.
And over there, all of those mansions are abandoned.
What?
Yo.
Whoa. Why is no one moving there? Can you not buy this place for a cheap price?
I cannot wait to see what house is down there.
I would go there. I would renovate one room, and then I would just live in this one room. And I can tell everyone, hey, I'm living in a mansion. They don't need to know. They don't need to know that it's only one room I'm living in. They don't need to know
Judging
that.
by the size of the gate to get in, we're about to see some crazy giant mansions. But first we had to get inside.
Whoa, this is really crazy.
This entire area was just abandoned for some reason. Everywhere you look, you just see mansions. There's at least 17
Crazy.
mansions lined up across this road. I've never played The Last of Us, but I feel like we're in The Last of Us.
We went inside to see why
I never watched The Last of Us. Maybe I should watch it after Breaking Bad. Maybe.
someone would leave this $1 million mansion behind.
Everything in here is
Oh my god, we got
So it says online that this was
flashbanged.
the
I cannot
previous
believe this.
president of this area's house, and you can tell by how beautiful it is. There's a pool down there. There's nothing even holding up.
Whoa, don't jump in there. The amoeba, or however you call those things, they will eat you alive if you jump in there. I mean, you can, but again, the basic necessities channeling towards the place might be non-existent at all. Well, that's fine. Right now I'm living at the top of the mountain. We have literally nothing here. Like, literally, there's not even a supermarket.
Extremely dangerous for us to be here.
We explored everything.
Look at this water. Look how still.
Yeah, you don't wanna go in there. Oh my god. Yeah, I can tell you, if you jump into this thing, you will not make it to the next day. You will not make it to the next day. Definitely not. Especially not if you are diving into that thing.
Our editing team is going to rebuild this
Crazy.
environment on how it
Parasites, yeah.
Don't forget the hidden gaming room.
This is when we found out.
Yeah, let's
someone's
make a
stone
gaming
was on the
room.
second floor.
Oh, so cute. Nice.
Everywhere as we're exploring this place.
I feel like I'm just getting attacked all over.
Why? They are cute. I like oh shit. How do you call those things again? Bats. Bats. I like bats. Same water as in Half-Life. Yeah, definitely.
Fortunately, on this abandoned mansion tour, there is no elevators. Parkour only.
Nice.
We don't know why this mansion was left behind, so we're searching deeper for an answer.
For whatever reason, this area is taped off with caution tape, so we're gonna.
Oh damn.
Oh, yeah. Why not?
Yeah.
Over the place it says caution.
One wrong move, and you fall off. There is no support on any of these stairs.
Yeah, this looks like it was not finished.
Tunnel system under this house, and we're gonna check it out.
That's so creepy.
We have 2 different hallways that we can choose.
That's not creepy. What are you talking about?
That's my worst fear right there. That's a cave spider. That is my worst fear right there. I swear to God.
This is the this is the thing from the intro. This is
Look at that thing.
probably the scariest thing you will see in the whole video.
I did not think creatures like this existed.
You're lucky it's not jumping. You are lucky it's not jumping.
A spider with claws.
Oh, it's pincers out. It's pincers out.
Oh my god! I can't believe I'm in here in real life because this
Is this
room
even a
gorgeous.
spider?
Random pipes, a scorpion spider on the wall, and Noah. Yeah. We are super far in this tunnel system. We have no idea where we are.
Look at all the spiders shaking.
Oh my god.
I feel like Batman, but this isn't CGI. Right, I think we should probably get back out of here.
Sure, this is not Australia. Probably not. But I really like the not.
It led to a secret, beautiful luxury mansion.
Everywhere you walk is so
Yeah, every
We have this super long
well,
stair.
maybe it's Florida. It's always every time it's something crazy. It's either Florida or it's Australia.
To this mansion. All right, here we go. There is full ocean views. Abandoned house right
Whoa,
here.
this looks beautiful
The top
actually.
floor of this abandoned mansion has gorgeous multi-million-dollar ocean views.
Wow.
Look at that view. If I had this house, I would never leave it.
Well, for some reason, someone did leave this house.
Yeah,
This
but
by far
why?
is the most beautiful abandoned mansion on the entire planet. Like this.
Wait, this looks super cool. Look at this next to it. This looks really cool as well. So why did the people leave it? What happened?
There's no way.
Maybe economy just stopped. Maybe economy stopped. Like the supermarkets nearby stopped existing, and then the people were like, okay, there's nothing nearby. Let's move somewhere
It's better
else.
than this.
But somehow, our next Google Map location is even crazier.
We're gonna be taking this boat. It says Island
Doll
of
Island.
Dolls, and that's
Oh no, I hate dolls. I hate dolls. Florida man never avoiding the allegations. Yeah.
exactly where we're going.
Don't worry, guys. I got a Minecraft backpack.
How is that?
Okay, we are
I
safe.
can mine for diamond armor if we need it, you know.
The reason I brought
Yeah.
China and Noah with me on this one is because I could run.
He
fast.
can also defeat the skeletons.
Getting to this terrifying doll island is much easier on
Wait, is this in Mexico? Isla de las Muñecas.
Oh, that's
Muñecas?
Getting
Muñecas?
to this terrifying
Muñecas?
doll island is much easier
I
on
hate
Google Maps. In real
dolls.
life,
I
it's
hate them so
extremely
much.
difficult.
So we have to take this 2-hour boat ride to get to
Oh,
the doll
this one.
island.
Yeah, I know this one as well, but I hate them so much, the dolls. I don't think they are necessarily scary, but I just hate them. I cannot sleep when they are watching me.
I'm bringing us to the doll island.
There's a sunken ship right there.
Nice.
Just like ours, so.
While we were trying to survive the dangerous river, we asked our captain for stories about the creepy island.
You ever seen a doll head move on the island? Really?
Oh.
Julian found a girl who drowned
Wait,
in the river.
are they in Mexico?
So he found her doll and put it in a tree to honor her spirit. Julian felt creeped out by her spirits and started to put up more dolls to make her happy.
Nice.
Yes. Oh.
After 2 hours of paddling, we finally made it.
Would you sleep there for one night?
There's no questioning that we're in the right place. This is definitely the doll island. So there's a bunch of stories that this island is super haunted. Our captain of our boat wouldn't even come on here.
It's just really weird vibes. Also, the island is a bit infested with snake and bugs. Oh.
This doll's skin is like boiled. There's dolls hanging everywhere above us. Look at that.
Oh my gosh.
This is a barbed
Yeah.
wire fence right here, and the dolls are hanging from it.
Oh, by their hair? I just looked up. There's like a baby with 7 legs.
That is disgusting. If there's any doll on this island that's haunted, I would believe it's that one.
This entire
Nah,
room
they
looks
are
like it's
looking
on fire.
completely normal.
Bro, it looks like this doll is just staring at you like this.
Just make sure you don't
Nice.
touch any of them because there's legend that if you touch it, like a spirit will follow you home.
I would run through this village and touch every doll in this village. No, I'm joking. I would not. I hate dolls. I would burn them.
Doll Island is way worse in person than on Google Maps.
Look up at that tree.
You know, I will be on this island and I will be like, I will just be like, I will light the freaking fire. I will burn you. I will burn all of them. All of them. So yeah. You probably don't want me there. I feel they removed all the Yabel ones. Maybe.
Oh my gosh. The dolls go all the way up to the top of the tree.
But wasn't there something, another location with more dolls?
Some terrifying things.
I think it was in Japan. Or maybe it was something else.
Look at that doll's head.
Oh,
I feel
it's
like I'm in
burnt.
an evil version of Toy Story or something. Supposedly this island was made as a shrine to like respect the dolls, but the way some of these dolls are hung up, it doesn't seem like a lot of respect. Somehow this island keeps getting weirder and weirder. All of the dolls' eyes are like glazed over like they're possessed.
Let's bring Optimus Prime there. He can protect us.
We wanted to explore houses we saw on Google Maps.
We've looked around the island. Now Noah's gonna start investigating if this place is truly haunted or not.
Well,
How are you gonna investigate?
show me.
Sleep there for a night?
Yep.
I'm not even kidding. I really don't like that.
I was reading into some of the legend on this island before we came, and it says that these dolls will actually attach themselves to you unless you leave a doll here. Woo! We have to find the official old house of the person who made this
One
island
for 4 people.
so that we don't get possessed.
There's a unicorn here. It matches my shirt.
This is not a doll.
Saying, Cheyenne.
Hi, Cheyenne. How are you?
Can you stop touching the dolls? You're gonna bring some weird energy with us.
Who needs a tropical
Nice.
island when you got this doll island, am I right?
We need to find the original house to leave our doll to break the curse.
This is so weird.
Okay.
Every room just keeps getting weirder and weirder. We looked this place up on Google
What
Maps
the
before
hell?
we came here, but it is way more creepy to investigate in person. I wonder if someone tried to burn
Really?
this place down because of how creepy it is. This doll's just like watching me. They're all watching us. Normally when I think about an island, I think of something tropical, not this.
The further we walked down the doll island, the scarier the dolls were.
What?
Is this?
Yeah, you see what I see. I will not comment on this.
After hours of walking, we found the main building of the doll island and the very house that started it all.
This is the main house right here.
We have to go in there?
It's one thing if there was dolls on this island, but they all look like...
What the hell was that? Was this a doll in a doll?
They cut the eyes out of the doll and put it in the... Oh.
Nice.
That is the most cursed thing I have seen all day. This was the very first doll put on this island over 75 years ago.
We even found doll heads stuck in glass bottles.
There's more
What?
inside of these jars. It's like shrunken heads.
Look at that.
Some things are better left not talking. Yeah.
We need to leave our doll here to break this supposed curse.
This is your new home. Goodbye forever, and thanks for not letting us.
Let's give the doll a name. We call her
I want to
Betty.
take a shower, and I never want to go to a toy store again in my life.
Why?
Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you click these videos here for a chance.
This was not even scary. There's no way those are the scariest locations on Google Maps. There's no freaking way. He probably asked ChatGPT and then he just went there. Crazy. Okay, then let's go to the next video, which is not scary, but it will be probably really interesting. It's called Journey to the Center of Earth. It took 8 days and I lost 10 kilograms. So I'm interested what this will be about. We will probably learn some cool things about the underground. And when you travel for 8 days, like what I'm wondering, was he going 8 days down there or 4 days down and then or 3 days down, then he spent 1 day there and then he went 3 days up again. But it was interesting. Oh, I've only watched half of this. Really? You know this video already? I don't know what this is about, but it sounds like something interesting. Maybe they even discover something new. I don't know. It sounds like an expedition trip, to be honest. So, yeah, I'm interested to see what's going on here. Let's go.
Today, we are at the beginning of a historic discovery. We are going to
Really?
spend 8 days in total darkness to explore the exact depth of Krubera Cave, which scientists consider to be the deepest cave in the world. We are even
Nice.
hoping to discover new animal species
There's a fish in there.
that have been isolated in this subterranean world for millions of years. During this
Deepest
expedition,
uncharted
we are going to
cave.
cover a
Ooh.
distance of almost 5 kilometers, and every one of us will lose 10 kilograms on average. Curiosity.
I should go there, man. I should go there. No, actually not. I probably would be more underweight than I already am. But I don't eat so much. I don't need so much food. I mean, what am I doing? I'm a VTuber. I'm in front of my PC.
They brought me here, but it is too risky. Let's descend to the deepest point of the world's deepest cave.
The explored part of Krubera is 2,199 meters deep, but its true depth is still a mystery. The last update
Okay.
to this map was over a decade ago.
Now I'm
Wait,
going to
what?
secure myself.
Wait, do you need permission to go there, go in there then? Or how did they get in there? Can you just go there randomly and be like, okay, I decided today to just go, I don't know, 10 kilometers deep. Bye. Can you just do this, or do you need like a special permission for this?
I'm going to put this jar here.
Like, I can imagine if you are in trouble, it would be better to have authorities somewhere nearby. Hello, Notapills. How are you doing today?
Secured again. I'm going to tie this new station's rope to my stop
Interesting.
to descend further. I'm good to go. I'll take this.
How much food do you need? He went there for 8 days, for a week. You probably need a lot of food and water, especially water. Maybe not so much food, but water, 100%.
Take it off.
The Moss Cave now do that, especially one with ecology or just straight up deadly. Yeah.
At the cave's deepest accessible point, there lies a dangerous siphon never passed until now. Yet our goal with the Russian speleologist team is to push further. I even signed a contract accepting that this expedition could literally cost me my life.
Okay, so you need permission before you go in.
For over 20 years, Crimean Federal University lecturer Gennady Samokin has worked on this cave.
The hardest part is always the entrance part.
I've been training for over a year to join this expedition and document it. During these shoots, I'll come face to face with life-threatening situations on 4 separate occasions.
Damn.
Connect to this station. I'm gonna secure myself first. Now I am connected to 2 securing points. Any mistake can be fatal.
Yes.
So I will use 3 securing points.
Deep, slippery wells, tight squeezes, siphons where
Crazy.
there is no air, and freezing temperatures.
I mean, the most dangerous thing, especially in deep caves like this, is you don't know what's going on the top, because, you know, there's an entrance, which means there's an opening, and when it's raining a lot, it doesn't look like so much, but the water that is coming into the cave is insane. It's like a freaking waterfall. Like, it can be raining a little bit only, and what's going in there is like a waterfall, and you don't hear it until it's close by. Like, once it's probably too late, then you will hear it, and then you need to get up somehow. You have to fight the waterfall and get up. Like, it can be really dangerous and can go insane really quickly.
That's what we're about to face.
It's time to take this off and then this off. Now we are gonna descend. Hello, crew bear.
Okay, let's see.
Pitch darkness.
I'm really wondering how deep he can go.
These hooks and ropes you see are from previous expeditions. For more than 60 years, speleologists from around the world have come to Krubera, with no one yet measuring the exact depth of the cave.
Wait, what? It's only 2 kilometers deep? I thought it would be deeper, to be honest.
There's a real danger of rockfalls and sudden floods.
Be careful with the rocks here.
Even the most experts have lost their lives here for these reasons.
Yeah.
Okay.
With the help of NVIDIA Studio and GeForce RTX
What?
GPUs, we've brought the first ever detailed 3D map of Krubera Cave to life.
Wait,
More on that
what?
later, but on this map, you can see 5 main camps at different depths of the cave where we'll sleep.
The camps are
They brought a RTX down there?
set up in a way that they are only 8-hour moving distance far from each other. We move 8 hours a day, then rest.
Yeah.
Just because we're descending one after the other doesn't mean it's only us. We're actually a team of 2 groups, 11 people in total.
Oh.
And right at the beginning, I started to tangle myself.
They say that the charted part
Because
only
of
about
confusion, I
kilometers.
forgot to put my
okay.
stop descender on and carelessly unlocked my most vital securing point.
Oh.
Now I'm relying on the Jumar, the weakest securing point. It works fine as long as I stay upright, but if I squat a bit too much, it fails.
I forgot.
Really? Damn.
I need to adapt quickly if I want to make it out alive.
Crazy.
I put my securing point because I forgot to put the sander.
You forgot to. Oh my god. Imagine you forget something in this situation. This is crazy.
When you're on the rope, it's just you and the rope. You're all alone. Nobody can see the mistakes you could make and
Yeah.
really help you.
Pero. Pero.
Oh,
This is really deep.
pedal got away from me. I need to put it back on.
Just like my ex-girlfriend. Ah, sorry. I wanted to lighten up the mood. I needed to say something funny, okay?
I don't think I'm gonna be alive.
The average speed of moving through the cave is 100.
How much is 328 feet? Let's Google. How much is 328 feet? 100 meters? Only?
100 meters per hour. Our
Oh,
ascending
he...
speed.
You know, I should just watch the video, maybe. He said 100 meters right after I googled it.
Descending speed are
You
the
could
same.
say he didn't
We
cut
also
any
carry our
slack.
bags with us in the cave.
The temperature is only 3 degrees Celsius, so
Yeah.
being here is not different from being inside of a giant fridge.
Huh? It's not that cold. What do you mean? It's not that cold.
Hey, how are you? Do you feel cold already?
Not yet.
There.
Damn.
You okay?
This is where a sheep met its tragic end, falling from the lush valley above down hundreds of meters into the darkness below.
A what?
Falling from the...
Okay.
A sheep?
This is where a sheep met its
Eat it.
tragic end, falling from the lush valley above down hundreds of meters into the darkness below.
The sheep is under the soil. They covered it because they wanted to prevent the smell.
Now we are about to
Why
get
don't-
through a tight
why did no
squeeze.
one eat
As
this?
its name suggests,
Oh wait, a fire down there actually might be really dangerous. A fire might actually be really dangerous. Okay, don't eat the sheep. Don't
you
eat
have
the
to make
sheep.
yourself as small as possible and crawl inside.
Let it go. I'll go after it.
Damn, this looks really tight to get through. Damn.
Oh my god. How will I do this? I have to go sideways like this.
Krubera Cave is in
Yeah.
the Arabica Massif of
This
South
can be really dangerous. I really heard of people who are going to passages like this where they think, oh, I can easily go through there, and then they get stuck. And then, yeah, when you get stuck, try to find someone who can get you out of there.
Caucasus, 15
Try to
kilometers away
find
from Black
someone.
Sea.
Cave diving, me
Arabica
moment.
is one of the
Yeah.
largest and highest limestone formations in the mountains, providing an
Cave
ideal
diving.
environment for the development of such an immense cave.
But is
The
this
cave
meme
was
with
formed
the
and carved
small
by
people?
underground streams and rains, creating both massive, steep wells as well as narrow, long tunnels.
Damn.
Make myself smaller.
Scientists believe Krubera is 5 million years old, and it continues to be shaped even today.
Crazy. Crazy.
These squeezes are very hard.
Yes, we can see that. This is insane.
Don't feel claustrophobia.
This is crazy.
Until you get stuck.
But they are doing it. Yeah, you don't wanna get stuck in there. You don't want this. You don't want to be the one.
Where Earth welcomes you with its narrow meanders.
Do you see the marks on the side walls? At this point in the cave, the passage was so narrow that they had to use tools to break the rocks and widen it.
Damn.
When we passed
Wait,
the
why
narrow-
are they not doing this now? Like, they have struggled, so they can do it, no? The main being, you find a small crevice in anything, and you see their shoes close to said crevice. Oh, lol.
narrow passages, small particles fill the air and make it hard to breathe as they get into our mouths. Also,
Crazy.
our legs get cramps quickly from working the same muscle group.
I didn't know that meme. I'm sorry. I'm an Instagram Reels user, so it might arrive in my feed in like 2 weeks.
It's better if you go slow.
Oh, alright. Here you can see the wire.
This wire goes for 2,000 meters.
Yes.
And
whoa.
phone to work.
Unfortunately, some broken somewhere.
It was likely damaged by a recent flood. We're completely cut off from the outside world for the next 8 days.
Yeah, crazy.
Yes.
By a recent flood, you mean for a few days rain?
An arrow on the wall that shows the correct way.
Damn. Yeah, that's true. If it rains, they won't be able to get out because getting to this thing when it rains, it's impossible. This full thing will be under the water when it starts raining. Damn.
That's the way to go.
Oh, yeah. I'll take it. Oh.
Crazy. Yeah, okay, I understand how they lost 10 kilograms. This is crazy. Crazy, my favorite word. My favorite word.
Is useful for transport bags, so you don't have to carry the weight of the bag. Rope carries it for you, and you move it like this.
Oh, yeah.
And also use your long stroke to set for safety.
Oh, yeah, this is smart.
Okay.
Oh.
You don't want to be. I want to cut those like so. You don't want to be here. I want to cut those like so. I was almost gonna
This is
fall.
going a little bit down.
It's so wet. It's slippery. It's like a zip line.
This is a zip line.
It's not dangerous.
Wait, how do they get up from this? Just asking. I mean, this looks like a way down to get down, but not to get up.
It has been a long way. We're about to arrive at the first camp.
If you see, this is the big well, 105 meters.
105 meters. This is not
It feels like
so
it's
much.
3 times bigger.
Thinking about ascending 2 kilometers back to the surface makes me feel overwhelmed.
No idea.
already.
I watched only
ropes
half.
got stuck in the stop
Halfway.
descender mechanism.
Wait,
If I
what?
couldn't get them out, I would have
Oh
to
damn.
leave.
I assume that they can't carry any heavy machinery and opening it larger might result in cave-in. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, maybe.
the stop descender here, and I wouldn't be able to go down any further. I would have to quit and climb back up. This panic caused me to tangle my rope and my bag's rope.
Oh. Yeah, those mistakes can be deadly over there.
Free.
We did about 70% of this well.
Which is like how many meters?
80 meters, I guess.
This place is really scary now.
They're gonna fall 80 meters if they make a mistake.
My headlamp does not even lighten up beyond my shoes. All I can see is endless pitch darkness, which makes me a bit uneasy. At least
Yeah.
it helps me stay focused on what's
He's
right in
playing the
front of me.
forest in real life right now. You know, the cave in the middle.
A little bit. Yeah, I can do this.
Crazy. Yeah, you don't wanna go for free fall over there.
Intense shock loads on the ropes from sudden falls like these can break the rope because of the high tension. It can also seriously damage my spine.
Yeah, not only your spine.
It doesn't go very smooth.
How do they get back up? This must be really exhausting to get back up there.
Alright.
While we were descending into a huge well and filming everything, the first group created a gap between us.
Wait,
Okay.
I don't know what's in here.
I
don't fit here.
Too large.
Look
What
at
is-
all the rocks.
what
I think
is
they
this?
dropped from the ceiling. If we camp here, one of these rocks can fall on us. There's
Yeah.
a sign here.
Wait, what?
It says don't put your mess in here, take your mess to the surface. The mess means, well, before there were flashlights, people used carbide lamps.
Yeah.
Waste from all the era lamps.
Being the center of interest of speleologists, Krubera has intrigued some daring scientists since the early 20th century. After
Yeah.
just 10 hours in the cave, our eyes are bloodshot and our faces are covered with mud. My clothes cling to me,
I don't see any mud. What are you talking about?
soaked with sweat. We managed to descend another 150 meters more and finally made it to our first camp. We're currently at minus 350 meters from the surface after a solid 12-hour descent. while Some of the
Nice.
experienced cavers in the team went straight to camp minus 700.
Hurry up, crawl.
This looks kinda difficult to get in.
Where could I put this?
There's water.
Got it. Like drying them off in the sun, huh?
Yeah.
Gennady is very optimistic about the possibility of discovering a new animal species at the bottom of the cave.
Really?
I can't stop wondering what we will discover.
Oh, they make some water now.
Is that your boot? Take this one. We should put the kettle on.
Is it safe to make fire there? Is it not burning your oxygen too much? I mean, okay. I mean, if it works for them,
Warm up the tent.
I will not say anything.
Then dry our socks.
Now everyone is busy drying out their damp clothes and
Hope that is
repairing their
Gova
gear.
Ablu Axolot.
We're gonna eat some snacks.
Yeah.
It's really cold, especially when
They should have bring the Minecraft
feel-
pickaxe like the guy from the other video. Maybe then they would have be able to discover the wall cave
more cold from the
and find
ground.
some diamonds.
Change our clothes and we will drink this soup, eat some pasta, and
Pasta?
sleep, hopefully not get frozen.
It's a lot of food.
The most important things are food and fuel for heating, of course. Speleologists spend the maximum amount of calories, up to 8,000 kilocalories a day. It's impossible
Damn.
to fulfill the calories. That's why I say nutrition is very important.
Everything I wore has
Rip it
gotten
down
wet, and I
with
need it
a
dry by the
bucket of
morning.
water.
We
Exactly.
have sleeping bags that keep us warm down to minus 10 degrees Celsius.
Good morning, everybody. I just
You can do the MLG trick move.
completely lost my sense of time.
After a sunless morning in Krubera, we shake off our weariness.
What?
He's sipping the fresh
Whoa.
water that the cave offers.
Can you drink from this?
Everybody
I don't know if you can drink from this, man.
How are you feeling?
I'll be
Better
honest.
than yesterday, I'm feeling a little more combative.
I'm gonna put on my thermal underwear, then wear this costume, wear my boots,
Costume.
my waterproof gloves, my helmet. This is my harness.
Hey, everybody.
Nice.
You look like Terminators.
They are so motivated.
Tunnel. Then another big well, 115 meters long. Another tunnel. From there, some ropes down and up, and horizontal like tunnels again.
And then?
After that, the last well is 30 meters. Then we like go a little bit more and find the camp.
I also asked
Okay.
him if we could catch up with the first
Sounds
group.
nice.
It will take like about 2.5 hours to get, maybe like less, but I don't
Okay.
know when they
For a
will
second I
go
thought you can... This is like glowing stone, but it's not. I was like, oh, glowing stone, but it's... Then I was thinking, okay, maybe it's a flashlight. And it was the flashlight.
If you are in a hurry, you might pee on yourself. Sometimes it's a better idea to do so. Free? Let that go.
Oh, oh, oh.
Which pulls me down. It's not like Earth, it's like an alien planet. No life here. Bye bye. Bye.
What do you mean? You are underground.
Alright. Good luck. Yeah, you too.
So that's what we are doing in
We're completely
Minecraft.
cut off from the outside world.
They are
and on
doing
our
what
own
we are
time.
doing in
The camp
Minecraft.
on the surface has no way of knowing directly if anything goes wrong, so we have to
Crazy.
be extra
Steve
careful.
must be a
Look, there's
super
water
person.
here. They gathered the water from here to the camp.
We've been descending for about 6 hours today. We're all pretty wiped.
Okay. Well, 6 hours sounds okay.
From now on, all ropes are wet, and the descender's mechanism doesn't slide easily on wet ropes, causing risky shock loads each time.
Oh.
Breathe.
Oh.
Another tunnel, huh?
He is shaking from the cold. I asked for another break.
You have to rest, but
Gotta hit that minus 90 for diamonds. Yeah. But isn't it like it? The deeper you go, like first it's gonna be cold, sure, but the deeper you get, the warmer it will go again, because you are. I mean, there's heat from the inside of the earth, no?
Sometimes you kind of sit, you turn your light off, you close your eyes and try to rest and fall asleep. And this is the worst. You can easily die if you fall asleep. So no matter how hard it is, how difficult it is, you just have to push yourself.
So we've decided to rest at camp minus 700 before pushing to camp minus 1400. Here is our home for tonight. It looks like everyone has gone ahead already.
Yeah, everyone is already there.
Lunch, dinner, whatever it is. I don't know what time it is. My brain is so tired. More tired than my muscles.
We're close to camp minus 1,400.
What is this? Rain.
Before entering the minus 1,400
It's rain. Is it rain or is it normal?
Makeshift water tap using an empty bottle. The group ahead has also reached their new campsite at minus 1,400.
But depends on if you are in the active magma region, I guess. I don't know. Well, the earth is surrounded by magma, so I mean, wait. Let me pull out my man. So it's called in German. Probably it's the same in English. I mean, if you look at that, there's magma everywhere. So it must be getting warmer at some point. Oh wait, probably this is a good demonstration. Upper mantle, the crust. Yeah. I mean, the closer you get to the upper mantle, the warmer it must be. Technically. I mean, wait, in which mantle are diamonds? I learned about this in school. Is there a better picture? Oh, yeah. No, yeah, it's the mantle. In the mantle you can find diamonds and stuff like this already. But I mean, okay, it's the crust is 100 kilometers, so I mean those 2 kilometers are nothing.
Why are you pointing at the tent? It's going to fly off your hand.
But oh my goodness.
Hello, dear friends. We hope everybody is alive and well.
Yeah.
We hope you haven't lost your team spirit.
We're borderline entering flat earth theory. Nah, we are not. But why flat earth theory? I mean, it's still round. I mean, earth, mantle. I mean, if we look at the earth, those are continents over there. Like, wait, where's the picture? Here. Like, if this is a mountain, you cannot even, you would not be able to locate it on this thing. So, yeah. Yeah, like this is 100 kilometers, this small thing. Wait, how big did they make this mountain? Why did they make the mountain so big? This mountain must be like thousands of kilometers. This is crazy. Probably this is a better demonstration. No, I don't know what's a good. This is flat earth. Look at this. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it makes sense. I mean, the earth is round, but obviously, even if it's 100 kilometers, you will probably not notice much of the rounding on it, since the earth is kind of big, you know. Yeah.
We believe that you will succeed.
There's a heart on it.
To find something beautiful for this underground world. We look forward to seeing you soon.
Wait, this is Russian, no?
Your friends.
Are they in Russia?
There's nothing like a cold cave shower under a waterfall to wash off the mud, sweat and exhaustion after days of exploring.
Water's
Yeah.
not that cold. You feel warmer if you get used to it.
All right.
Really, you are shaking like shit, my dude.
After a rough sleep, some are stretching their tired muscles, others are putting on their gear. Everyone is getting ready to dive further into the depths of Krubera.
Yeah, that's deep.
His
Deep
knee
dive.
pads are torn. He will stitch up new ones.
Oh, this looks really tight again.
Oh.
Oh, what's happening? What is he doing? Looking down?
Everybody, let's keep going. This is the right way.
I wonder what happens if you get lost. Probably you cannot get
When
lost
moving in
because
the
there's a
dark,
line.
The light from headlamps can sometimes block the other's view.
Yeah.
But bend your goddamn headlight down. I can't see anything.
Crazy. Wait, what?
That's enough. I hate this camera.
While I was waiting to descend, my headlamp battery ran out.
Oh.
My battery is finished. There's no light.
What are you doing in this
Luckily, I
situation?
had spare batteries in my pocket.
At the
Damn.
very bottom of the cave, we did a topographic survey, and we recorded everything with the camera.
As we go deeper into Krubera, I wonder how the animals have evolved here in the darkness.
Yeah.
So far, I haven't crossed with any creature.
Let's find
but
some
it makes me think
animals.
where there's water, there's a chance for life to exist.
That's true. That's true.
Your biological clock is always
I find it interesting because usually I would, like, I think I said this in one of the previous streams, but I would expect, what kind of animals would I expect there? Bats, obviously. Snakes, maybe. Bugs. Snails, maybe. Worms. But that's pretty much everything I can imagine what could be there. Maybe not even worms, because there's, you know, it's stone. Are there stone worms? Probably. Maybe worms as well. But that's pretty much all I could imagine down there. But we saw in the beginning there was like a fish. How did the fish get down there?
without clock, automatically switch to 40 hours day.
40 hours.
And what do they eat?
So
Stone?
they're like awake for 20 something and sleeping for 16 like something.
We've reached the halfway point of Krubera Cave,
But
but we
mostly would die when we sneeze on them, since they aren't immune to pathogens.
still need to descend another 200 meters to get to the next camp. The cold, tiredness,
They would
and
probably die when you touch them already. Touching is already enough.
being always under artificial light are starting to affect my performance and leading me to make fatal mistakes. At this point, when I was 50 meters
But it can be
above
the
rocky
same way I
ground,
want as well.
accidentally unlocked
Maybe it's poisonous, you know. Maybe it's poisonous. You never know. You never know. I mean, look, the deadliest animal is the, how is it called? The cube. Cube. I will probably find a cube. God dang it. How is this anime called again? Würfelqualle. That's the name in German. I don't know. It's those things. Why is there a picture of a freaking tiger? And kangaroos. Why are we in Australia? Are they from Australia? Wait, what's the English name actually? English. Box jellyfish. Box jellyfish. Yeah. Box jellyfish, yeah. Exactly them. They are the deadly zones. Like, if you... Are they from Australia? Actually, they are probably from Australia. Everything which is like deadly. Ah, there we go. This thing is so freaking small. Wait, was it them? Or was it another animal? Where's the toxin? I think, I don't know if it was this one, but I know it was like a jellyfish. And if it stings you, if you don't get treatment within like an hour, you die. which is crazy. And they are so small. They are smaller than your hand. They are smaller than your hand. Like, I saw a documentary about this, and there was like a video. And there was, I don't know if it was a dude or a girl, but there was someone jumping into like the sea, and he went out there and he had like 8 or 9 of those things on his body. He died. But he just jumped in there in the water, and there were like 8 or 9 on him. And their stings are like so long as well. They are like 20 meters long or something like this, which is crazy. But the anime itself is so small. It's crazy. I don't know if it's Australia. I would assume. Where does box relief fish live? Warm tropical Atlantic, Eastern Pacific, oh, that says are common in Australia. Oh, okay, yeah, of course. And the coast of Australia. Okay, so it's not only Australia, but of course it's Australia. It has to be included, of course. So yeah, but they are super deadly. They are super deadly, and they are so small. So I don't know. I think like the deadliest animals are usually the smaller ones.
My last
Yeah.
securing point and realized I had to hang solely by the strength of my muscles.
As for frogs, there are so many deadly frogs, and frogs are not so big, you know.
I forgot.
Frogs are small.
Every second, my muscles are getting tired. If I fail to lock my carabiner and fall, I will certainly lose my life.
Yes.
The way I attach the carabiner is extremely risky, and it could open at any time.
Yeah, this doesn't look
I
safe.
also got my glove jammed.
I would not rely on that.
It requires full dedication.
Oh, no, it's locked.
One
Okay.
small mistake can kill you.
Yes.
Now I'm good to go.
Crazy. You can hear water again. Whoa! How do you get down this thing?
Just a couple of minutes later, I almost unlocked my last securing point for the second time. I opened the carabiner. Fortunately, I realized my mistake.
That's not good. Another mistake. I need to put my sander first.
My eyes feel heavy and
Imagine.
and my brain feels like it's
Imagine you would have fallen there.
collapsing under the weight of fatigue.
Hey guys, it's really tough. It's not easy as it looks.
Yeah.
There are underwater currents that block the way. Siphons are basically passages that are flooded with underground rivers.
Damn.
Everybody, let's go and take a dip.
There are dozens of them along our path, and a single wrong move could leave us trapped, out of breath, and facing the terrifying risk of drowning. To
Okay.
help you better understand the challenging conditions in Krubera, we created 3D models of siphon exploration.
Can you
and
don't?
maps.
Wait, this is
Blender,
Unity?
as with most 3D softwares, is powered by NVIDIA Studio and GeForce RTX, so we work
Yeah.
directly in full detail within the viewport, seeing results instantly without waiting for long renders. On
Yeah.
the map, you can see where the siphons begin and end. These water-filled, deep passages are scattered throughout the cave, and we're now starting with a moderately big one. Creating
Why
these
is he diving in
animations
this
took us
thing?
2 weeks, but the advanced technology we used significantly sped up our workflow and helped us to save hours. This caver, as you can see, has attached rocks to himself to prevent floating upwards and striking his body on the ceiling.
Oh, this is smart.
He could also be swept away by the water flow and get lost in one of the upward leading passages and lose his life. Some of the siphons, like this one, have no air pockets, which means these passages are
Yeah.
completely filled with water. Passing through them can take several minutes depending on their length and difficulty.
But how did they know that at the end there will be something?
Can't follow the rope in the siphons and miss it. You can enter the
Because
wrong
someone was there already. The first person who did this must be an absolute maniac. The first person. Imagine you are like this. You are like, interesting. So there's a lot of water here. Let's go in there and find out where it leads. Bro, what the hell are you doing? What the heck?
You can drown. If your clothes get caught on a sharp stone and you can't get it out in a panic, you can drown. Even if you do everything right, you can still drown if you can't hold your breath long enough.
Yeah. Look at this. Who was the first person who did this? I want to see his reaction. Crazy. And there's oxygen there? Wait. Wait. It continues there, no? Or was it just me?
We made it back to the camp at -700 after a 6-hour exhausting climb. I was starting to lose focus from the
See
cold
the light?
and exhaustion, so the speed...
Yeah, but imagine it will go down from there. Imagine, you know, sometimes... Okay, wait. Water, flow, cave. Maybe there's a good picture here. Illustration. Okay, there's no good image. But, okay, wait. How... I remember I read this in a book. I don't know what exactly the book was about, to be honest. But basically what can happen is you have water and it can go technically like to the next 3 rooms, but then suddenly you have like a vacuum basic. Oh, wait, maybe there's water, vacuum, illustration. What? What is this? This is not what I... Wait, but a vacuum? Is this the right word? But a vacuum is a space where there's technically nothing on it. Wait, maybe I'm stupid. I don't know. But basically, what can happen is... It's because of the pressure of the air. Or of the... Yeah, the air. So what can happen is you can have like 3 rooms where there's nothing. And then there's one room. Let's say there's a waterfall there. Like there's another way up for where water is coming from. But there's also a vacuum, for example. Then suddenly you enter that room and out of nowhere you get sucked into the ground because there's also, it's going down. Like the water goes down all the time. But because of the vacuum, you don't feel the water moving until you get there, basically. Because it's like its own dimension. Can you call it like this? I don't know. I'm trying to explain it easily. But things like this can happen. Like you enter the next room and suddenly you get caught in something and you fall down. Like like the first person must be so scared. And you cannot see this with the light because you're like, okay, what's going on there? Black stone maybe? Or you just get caught in the flow of the water. Like it can be... I don't know how you call this thing. But I remember I had read a book about it. And I'm pretty sure that submarines, for example, use this method. Or at least all submarines. Because in how they work basically is... You have a vacuum inside, and the way you go down is by filling the submarine with water on the sides. And then at some point, I mean, you get it out again. You pressure the water back out. And then you go back up. Because you have air again. I don't know how it's called. And I don't know which book as well. I would love to show you right now. But... Yeah. Like, I imagine if you're the first person going to this must be so freaking scary.
Archaeologists didn't think it was safe for me to keep going and asked me to wait for them back at camp. Thankfully, there's enough water and snacks here to keep us going for the coming days.
Wait, are they already at the end?
Oh, these are the mats, huh? Bingo.
The sudden and powerful flooding at camp -1640 lifted the leftover mats off the ground, leaving them stuck high above.
It looks like this place was totally submerged.
We didn't know it at the time, but while we were in the cave with no connection with the surface camp, it started raining, which means a real...
That's what I told you in the beginning. When it starts raining, you are in danger and you will not know until it's too late. That's exactly what I told you in the beginning. And look what happens. This is what happens. It rains a little bit and up there. Like this is maybe, you know, a normal rain. And this is what happens.
Real risk of flooding. The
This.
footage you're seeing now.
And this, if this is happening, you already know somewhere up there, everything will be full of water and you cannot get there. You cannot get through it because the water will get you back down and you're gonna fall somewhere. So, yeah. Good luck. The submarine is more towards Bion's. Yeah, but I don't know. Wait. How's it? Wait. Underwater. Waterfall. Maybe this is easier. Maybe this way I can illustrate it better. There are underwater waterfalls. In the ocean. Is it this one? I don't know. But it's the same principle. You have like a vacuum where there's technically enough air. And then the water keeps going. Oh, I think this is a good illustration, but you cannot see it. And the same thing can happen in a cave. Like you have like some air where you can go, but then there's also a waterfall which is dividing the room, and then which means if you enter the other water, the other water, then in that moment you will notice that you being sucked into something. You can see this maybe really clearly. Ocean. Wait, Amazonas River border? Can you call it like border? With the sweet water and the salt water. Sweet water and salt water. Picture ocean. Ah, this is a good picture. Like you can see that it works the same way. It works the same way. Like you have like a completely different flow in both things, but technically they are both water. I don't know how to explain. I'm bad at explaining, man. But it's the same principle. Or it's the only way how I can describe it properly. Explorer in the water, why? Explorer in the water, yeah.
Now is from a few years ago. As you can see,
Damn.
people barely made out. Similar floods could destroy our camps and the passages.
Everybody got so wet.
Yeah, this is a little bit of rain. This is so crazy.
Look how we dry ourselves off. It's a good idea.
Yeah, if you don't burn yourself. I would definitely burn myself in this thing. I can tell you right now. I'm a silly person and I like to make silly moves. So I would totally burn myself in this.
In the cave, the speleologists are preparing their gear for the big days ahead. They will measure the exact depth of the cave and might even discover new animal species unknown to mankind.
What is this?
640.
Let's get started.
Damn. Wait, this means they have still 600 meters before them, no?
From the roof are called stalactites. These formations grow incredibly slowly, typically less than 10 centimeters in 1,000 years. They form when water drips down and calcium carbonate deposits build up over time.
Crazy.
Is there any space for me there?
Yeah.
Can you eat them?
Extra careful to avoid damaging them.
I was just asking, I'm just wondering.
This looks so dangerous.
They also became both
It does
physically
look
and
bit
mentally
dangerous.
exhausted.
Wait, what happened to the water?
It is too low. It needs to be higher. We will hang out more laundry.
Finally, they made it to camp minus 1,960, which
This is
the
a
last
camp?
and the most uncomfortable camp due to its limited space.
I don't know if this is good when water comes down there, to be honest.
Is it okay if I pee on you?
You can, but I can't vouch for your
Even
health.
stand up properly the entire time they were
Okay.
in this small gallery.
The camp is minus 1,960 meters down. It's one of the deepest camps in the world. Some of us are soaked entirely, and we all have bruised eyes. Some went down to minus 2,080 already. The camp, of course, is not
it's
very
cold
comfortable
there.
here. The flood constantly washes away all the mats.
Oh, so it's still raining.
Siphon. It starts about 200 meters down from here.
After days of relentless effort, the team has finally reached the deepest point in Krubera that humankind has ever explored. Gennady and his teammate are now working to precisely map Krubera's depths. Measuring the deep underground is much more challenging than measuring the surface, as GPS signals are useless. A laser rangefinder is used which is capable of calculating indirect heights and distances between 2 points. He is proceeding to the outermost edge for the exact calculation.
Okay. Wait, what?
The device has a special compass board and is used with a plastic battery instead of a regular one to reduce magnetic errors.
A plastic battery? I never heard of that.
Not on our left, not on our right. Where to go? What?
There is no other way.
I understand.
You have to get wet for this calculation.
Okay.
Okay.
Once they exit the cave, they will make the total calculation and issue an official statement regarding the cave's actual height.
Wait, what? How do you make those calculations? Do you go with the laser pointer and then you go with a measurement band or something like this? How do you make this? Me too. I might look it up later.
They are near the Two Captains Siphon, the deepest siphon in the world. This is the endpoint. They're preparing the gas tanks to dive into the deepest point of the cave, equipped with a precision measurement device to record the cave's depth. Gennady also carries numerous bait traps. He hopes to discover a new animal species yet unknown to mankind.
Oh.
We have to be careful here. Let's see the results.
Wait, so they are the first people who are exploring this now.
Anything lives down there.
Now the team is getting
Yeah,
inside the
they
siphon's
are.
deep, cold, and murky waters.
Wait, but there was already a band there. There's already a band there.
They have already marked some parts of the Two Captains Siphon during their previous
Someone was already there
expedition,
before.
but they have had difficulty discovering it entirely. There
Oh,
are sections that
okay.
have remained a mystery, but now their secrets are about to be unveiled.
Okay, let's see. What do we have here? We have some rock. We have some rock. Some water. And more rock. Nice. I know. You can thank me later. You can thank me later. I discovered the cave. I found out what's in there. Wait, what is that? Is this plastic over there?
Trap bottles to the rope so as not
It is plastic. It's everywhere.
to lose them.
Oh, okay. That's what they are
On their
for.
way back, they didn't notice it, but the camera captured it. A small, completely transparent animal was lurking in the water.
Wait, what? The fish? Yeah, a fish. Wait, no, this is not a fish.
Then another
Wait, how do you call those things? They are usually in aquariums. Aquarium animals. Wait, what is this? I definitely don't have this in my aquarium. I definitely don't have an Abyssal comb jelly in my aquarium. Wait, what? What is happening? I know those things. Wait, what are those things? Who's having a bed ray in the aquarium? Who's having a freaking bird in his aquarium? Wait, what? Do you see this? Look. Who's having a bird? Wait, what the heck is happening on this website? This is definitely not the right one. Okay, let's search differently. Animals for a small aquarium. Okay. What? No. Not a turtle. Freshwater snail. Crabs. This looks cute. Look at this little cutie. Crayfish. Sea monkey. Wait, how are they? Oh, there. Oh, those are shrimps. This, yeah, it looked like a shrimp. Wait, let's go back.
The water.
Look at it. Look how it swims.
Camera captured it. A small, completely transparent animal was lurking in the water.
Yeah, it's like a shrimp. Or maybe it's a fish. I don't know. No, it's a shrimp. For me, it looks like a shrimp.
Then another animal showed up, but that also went unnoticed.
Where?
What is this?
Are you sure this is an anime?
Are blind due to the absence of light. Fortunately, the team managed to capture an exceptionally unique animal in the trap. They
Really?
also encountered another highly distinct-looking animal purely by chance.
Yeah. Is this the shrimp?
You're seeing has
No,
never
this
been
is a
captured
fish.
before.
It's a fish. Why do you kill it? Why do you kill it? What the heck? You take a plastic jar or something and you capture it. Why do you have to kill it?
There it is. There is the fish. Let's not lose it.
Wow, what is this?
Yeah, maybe you should put it in a jar of water or something, my dude.
Let's get this one right away.
If these animals are unique to this cave and have never been spotted before, these findings will be added to the precious library of human knowledge, a significant step for mankind. We
I think he killed it
have
actually.
documented them on video. Most of these creatures are transparent as they have evolved
Whoa.
in total darkness. But the other creature they pulled
Fish might die to ligma. Yeah, this is crazy. What is
from
this?
the trap is not a new discovery. It was identified in
Yeah, it's a shrimp.
2013.
Look, it's like a shrimp.
And it only lives in Krubera Cave. Its name is Gammarus kruberian.
Amazing news. I'm just in shock. I'm realizing that we live in a beautiful world.
Stop killing it. What are you doing?
Depth measurements of the two captured
What's wrong with those people? They are killing all the animals that are living there. What the heck? I wonder what they are eating. Stone? Maybe plankton? Can you get plankton down there? Maybe minerals from the stones? Or that come from the water from the top? I don't know.
siphon, and consequently the cave, have also been collected. Could
Interesting.
this discovery confirm Krubera as the Earth's deepest known cave and lead to its inclusion in geography textbooks?
I don't
Now
understand
it's
why
time
they
to
kill
attempt to uncover
everything.
the truth about Krubera
This is
Cave.
crazy.
Oh my god.
How long do you think we will wait then?
I think like 1 hour maximum.
We had already put our caving suits back on at the time they had predicted they would arrive and patiently waited for them.
Damn, calm down.
Yeah, I hear them.
They're coming.
Yeah, they're coming.
Woo!
We're getting ready to ascend back up 700 meters in 24 hours.
What? Oh, they are going back
The
up now.
ascent
Okay.
is both the hardest part of a caving journey and
Yeah,
the
this
stage
must be
where most
really,
life forces
really,
occur.
really
This phase
exhausting
demands not
to
only
get back up.
significant physical effort, but also sustained focus and precise execution.
Yeah.
I hit my head here.
Ouch.
Insects started to appear.
Okay, we found the answers. So they are not snakes, they are not snails, they are bugs and shrimps, apparently, living down there.
Near to surface.
We took our final break for snacks to regain some energy.
We have a little way to go.
During an 8-day caving expedition, the relentless effort of ascending, descending, and enduring a constant 3-degree cold burns an immense amount of calories.
Yeah.
Most of us lost around 10 kilograms over the course of this journey. It's
Damn.
a significant sacrifice we make in the pursuit
But
of
that's
new
fine.
discoveries.
This is probably the longest time
You can eat a lot of McDonald's after you get out of
in the cave.
Once everyone exits the cave, Gennady Smokin, the leader of the expedition,
Oh, they
will
are back.
evaluate the success of the 8-day mission. He has a very important announcement to share with the world.
Oh, what's your announcement?
The daylight, the breeze, the fresh air, the rain, and the scent of plants restore my sense of humanity.
Finally, I see the daylight.
I feel
Nice.
profound gratitude for being alive.
Is that water?
Look, do you see how it rains there? Do you see this?
I feel
Look how
profound
little it
gratitude for
rains.
being alive.
Water.
This is how it rains. And did you see the waterfall in there when it rains? Like this little rain is massive down there. Now imagine if it really rains there. The whole cave will be under the water.
Now, we are about to discover the most important aspect of this documentary.
What?
Can you officially confirm that Krubera is now the deepest cave in the world?
We deliberately didn't publish the depth data of Krubera Cave until this interview. This is a very important moment. We wanted the collaborative work we've done with you to culminate in a clear declaration that Krubera Cave is, as of today, the deepest cave in the world.
Whoa!
The computer calculated the margin of error for us, which was around 0.1%. Today, we can confidently state that with our methodology, the depth of Krubera Cave is 2,224
He's having a lot of
meters,
stones in the
including
background.
siphon and the upper entrance, which is 3 meters higher than the Arabica Massif. This means the margin of error is approximately 10 meters. This year, we also collected samples of crustaceans and sent them for analysis.
You also discovered some creatures during the exploration.
Yeah, the
Could
shrimps.
you share more information about them? Have you completed their taxonomic classification, or is the research still ongoing?
We discovered some really interesting findings this time. What is really
Thank you, Nvidia. Now you can now you can make your GPUs cheaper. Yeah, maybe. But to be fair, I don't know. Are they cheap? There are some good ones that are cheaper than the other ones. Like the latest ones are always the most expensive ones. I think, yeah, I got a 4080 right now. And it's like €1,000 or something cheaper than the 4090. So, yeah.
is that these
And the
data
performance is not that
are
different.
unique.
It's almost the
This is
same.
because almost no one has ever worked at such depths. But their exact species identification is not yet determined.
It's a shrimp. What do you
might
mean?
Remember that at the end of one of our previous videos, I asked for your support for the Krubera project. Thanks to your donations, the exploration of Krubera Cave became possible, allowing us to film these discoveries and share them with the world. More than 188
sheep.
people took part in the making of this
The
project.
Minecraft sheep
Unlike
did not
other
make it.
so-called documentaries on the internet which often explain already known facts, we documented something entirely new. This project stands as a true documentary in every sense. In the future, we are planning to visit Tristan da Cunha, the most remote settlement in the world. To get there, we will travel 7 days on a cargo ship from South Africa, spend 2 weeks on the island, and return back in 7 days.
This sounds
The
really
nearest
interesting
settlement
as
there
well.
is St. Helena, which is approximately 2,430 kilometers to the north. But everything
Crazy.
related to this project is costly. Only your
Yeah.
Thanks support could make this rare documentary come to life. I also want to thank Nvidia for supporting us creating these animations.
Thank you,
and apps for
Nvidia.
the Krubera Cave. With the power of GeForce RTX GPUs, we were able to efficiently
Oh no, this is
handle
not
over
Unity,
30
this is
hours of
Unreal.
raw footage with unmatched efficiency and share this Krubera documentary with you. AI-powered video
What do you mean
editing
with AI?
Nvidia's GPUs
It's just tracking.
saves us a lot of time on big projects like this by handling repetitive and time-consuming tasks for us. As a production team using Blender,
I'm sorry, I'm already using CapCut. Okay, anyway, this is just the outro. We will still watch the outro because obviously they've still put work into this.
for video editing,
And we want to listen to the sponsorship. You know, the Ryuwu on the street outside of the VTubing. He is doing this. This is my job. I bring the advertisement to the people. So I better listen to this. I better not skip it. This is how I make money.
Delivered photorealistic lighting and shadows, bringing our 3D scenes to life. On the video editing side, RTX GPUs enabled us
Lol,
to
yeah.
improve audio clarity with AI
I better not
noise
skip it.
reduction, achieve precise color matching for a consistent look, and dramatically reduce rendering times. GeForce RTX
You have an insight into my job right now. This is, I go to the YouTubers and I say, hey, this company, they want to do an advertisement. This is the brief. Do you think you can do it? And then they say yes. And then I give them money. And then they have it on their channel. Yeah. But yeah, really nice video. Really nice video. Really nice video. I'm interested to see the... Wait, there's another one. The world's largest cave. Has a forest. Wait, what? There are more of these? There are more caves? What the heck? Crazy. But I might check them out in my private time, actually. I think the videos are really interesting, but I don't know how good they are for reaction content. I mean, I made my silly joke in the beginning. but yeah. Okay. But yeah, really nice video, really nice channel. And definitely deserves support. Yes, and now we go to our channel, which probably has the most support on this planet, which is Mr. Beast. And now we will spend 100 hours inside the pyramids. And I'm really interested what they will find in the pyramids. If they have some secret footage that we haven't seen before. Yeah, let's see. Mr. Beast. I spent 100 hours inside the pyramids.
I somehow have unrestricted access to all the great
Yeah.
pyramids of Egypt.
That's all I saw. This is what I saw. And then I was like, okay, let's put this video in the reaction. I was like, oh, this sounds like they will find something. So let's see if they will find something. Whoa. I hope they find exotic chocolate. Yeah, they will find Dubai chocolate and feastables inside. The pharaoh loved feastables, you know. He loved it. He went into the future to meet with Mr. Beast, and then he got a lot of feastables.
Incredibly dangerous. What if we fall? Oh yeah, you'll definitely die. We'll even be swimming.
Whoa, wait, what?
Beneath the pyramid. We've only
There's water?
100 hours to explore, and we're gonna start right now. Follow me, boys.
Our one.
It's about to be fun. This is
I like his Indiana Jones hat.
Someone 4,500 years ago put this rock right here.
From everyone. Mr. Beast is Luffy, and behind him we have Indiana Jones. This is a crazy collab.
Someone 4,500 years ago put this rock right here.
Correct. This pyramid
Yes.
dates back to
You just touched someone who is 4,500 years old. Crazy. Oh, Mr. Beast also explored into a cave. Yeah, that's true. He also went into a cave.
We're in leads to what Egyptologists say is King Khufu's tomb. The pharaoh
What?
who may have
Who?
we're in leads to what
King Khufu.
Egyptologists say is King Khufu's tomb. The pharaoh who may have
I will call him King Khufu. I'm sorry.
ordered the pyramids to be built.
Wait, this looks like a house. Look. This looks like a house. This thing. Here as well, they have two houses. Why do they have those things like this? This doesn't make sense. Is it for hiding? So you hide? Or what is this? Why is it like a house or like a temple?
Pharaoh who may have ordered the pyramids to be built.
This room is called
Whoa.
the Grand Gallery.
The Grand Gallery.
We've seen so far? We might never know the answer to that question.
That's the coolest way he could have answered that. This next room was the king's final resting spot.
As far as we believe, yeah.
Let's do it.
Oh, they don't know it. They only believe. Ooh. This is a huge room.
4,600 years ago, this chamber may have contained the king's mummified body. This
Crazy.
is where the pharaoh was buried.
This is what we believe is the final resting place.
Believe? How do we not know?
I think somewhere inside this pyramid, there's another chamber that we
Oh.
have not found yet that might have the body of the king.
You know what? In this video, we're gonna find it.
Yeah, let's find it. Let's find
Be
it.
exploring from hundreds of feet below the pyramid.
Without a rope? He went down there without a rope? Haven't you watched the cave video? It's dangerous without a rope.
Up to the highest point in the largest ancient pyramid on Earth.
Crazy.
Awesome! Before we go explore the other giant pyramids,
Damn, they went into The Sims.
Yeah, this is nice. We got a dinner table, some tents to sleep in.
That's why they didn't find anything. Because they went into Sims. They didn't went into... How is this game called again? Inzoi? Was it Inzoi? Wait. Inzoi? Yeah, because it wasn't in Inzoi. They didn't have the power of the RTX. That's why they didn't find anything.
Okay. We even brought lights so you can
can see the pyramids from camp.
That's got to be the most expensive nightlight that's ever existed.
This is the pyramid we're going to explore tomorrow. I want to start at 5 a.m. Everyone get some sleep.
Nice. Pretty sure the side team already gotten the approval from Osha. Yeah. Yeah. No, ignore the ships, but I think this is crazy. That actually, like 4,000 years ago, those pyramids were white. They were fully white. They were like the White House. Which is insane if you think about it. They were white, now they're yellow. Because of the sand. But why is there a red there? Was it red? Was it like this?
Are sure that they were built by the first Egyptians as tombs for their kings. And by the end of this video, we're gonna find out which of these theories is true.
I don't know if, in my own personal theory, I don't know if this is was supposed to be a tomb for people. Because, wait, 4,500 years ago, I don't know if, no, this was probably long ago. What? Like, I don't know how many thousand years ago, but the desert was like a forest at some point. I don't know how much forest they had 4,500 years ago. But if it was a desert, what I could imagine is actually that they built the pyramids so that the king or royalty or something like this can have a spot which is not hot, which is cold, where people can, you know, chill and calm down. But I don't know. 4,000 years ago, pyramids have RGB. It was later removed since the pharaoh didn't pay the electric bills. Damn, crazy. Crazy. Yeah, I wonder what if they also have a RTX 4050, 4500.
Alright boys, I hope you're ready to explore the next pyramid on our list, the Pyramid of Khafra. What is special about this monstrosity?
Well, this pyramid is how we learned how the casings of each pyramid look like. This is how they all looked like at some point.
That was right after the aliens built them.
No aliens.
Rami led us nearly
Yeah,
100
exactly.
feet below the Earth's surface, deep into Khafre's pyramid. This is a place where hardly anyone in the
What did you say before? Insert cave diver meme.
modern world has ever been. So to be honest, we had no idea what to expect going down here.
Actually, fun fact, people 4,000 years ago were probably a lot smaller than people right now. Fun fact.
The ancient Egyptians had cardboard.
We believed that this was the
Yeah.
burial chamber for King Khafra for the longest time.
And now they're using it to store stuff.
Well, they're restoring the pyramid, Jimmy. They gotta use tools.
Yeah.
That means there's a real burial chamber.
Yes, Rami actually took us to the
I
real
agree.
resting place,
Yeah.
thought to have once held the body of King Khafre.
I see a big ceiling.
Khafre? Wasn't his name Khufu? Tufu? King Tufu?
Dude, we're deep in this pyramid.
Here we are.
Whoa. Scoperia da si... What? Scoperia da Belsoni Ma. Oh, okay, this is the date. So this place was discovered on the 2nd of March 1818. Crazy. They discovered this place 200 years ago.
The final burial chamber of King Khafre.
No, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen.
What the heck, bro?
What is this? Wait,
This is the
Look
date.
at the date.
the graffiti right there is the guy who discovered this tomb.
He claims he discovered this tomb, yes.
This is where the pharaoh was
He
buried.
claims. I like how theoretical this guy is. We believe this is the king chamber. We believe he found this space at this time. He claims. I'm sorry. He's really a really theoretical guy. He doesn't spit any facts. He only spit out beliefs.
Final resting place for King Khafre.
Is it disrespectful to lay in there?
I wouldn't worry about the disrespect.
I would not lay in there, I will be honest. I'm doing a lot of silly stuff, but probably the last thing I would do is laying in a pharaoh's tomb. This is probably the last thing I would do.
So much as the curse.
What does the curse do to you?
Do you want to try?
I love this guy. What does the curse do? You wanna try? I love it. I love it.
Alright, let's get out of here before we get cursed. Oh my gosh.
I love it. You wanna find out? Fuck around and find out. They're making it sound like this is a Hollywood studio setup. Yeah, kind of.
That pyramid is insane. The King's Tomb didn't really answer many of our questions. However, the portal to the underworld deep beneath the pyramid could have everything we were looking for.
This is the tomb of God Osiris, where very few
Oh,
humans have ever
yeah,
been.
Osiris. It was one of the dead gods. Who was the other one? Was it Ra? I think it was Ra, but I'm not sure.
What are we doing? As you can imagine, the god
No, Ra was the god of the death. Osiris was the god of hell, no? Was it like this? I'm not 100% sure. Okay, what did he say?
Humans have ever been.
What are we doing? As you can imagine, the god of the underworld's tomb is pretty deep underground.
Oh, heck
Yeah.
no. It really just goes all the way down there.
Damn.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Why is he walking down so nonchalant?
This is the entrance, Carl.
Yeah. To the god of the underworld.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna be serious. I wanna go there. I wanna find out what's down there. If they don't go to the bottom, I will ask them, can I go there? Can I do a VTuber stream from there? Can you give me internet so I can VTube stream from the bottom of this cave? I wanna play Minecraft in there.
This is a tall ladder. It's actually really deep. Like if you fall.
Oh yeah, you'll definitely die.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is really safe.
I don't like this anymore.
And if we weren't already scared enough, we then came across this.
3,000-year-old human.
Oh my god. Why am
Can
I
you
still
eat
holding-
that?
Dude, is this a part of the skull?
This is a skull, yeah.
Actually, no, I don't wanna ask that. I don't want the answer to this.
When we go down there, we will be so far underground that there's a chance we pass out due to a lack of oxygen.
Correct.
What?
Chandler is heading to
So I cannot go VTubing from down there.
Osiris's resting place.
All right, here we go. Oh, I'm in the water.
Oh.
Whoa.
I don't know if you wanna dive into that.
You can tell the air's pretty thin down here.
Wait, what is this? Oh, this is a rock right here. Is this a rock or a lid?
Right in the center of the room is the sarcophagus of God Osiris.
You don't wanna wear gloves in this water? I would cover myself up when I step into this water, to be honest. I think even the god of underworld ain't being covered by the local government Wi-Fi. Yeah, probably not. But it would be a cool collab, you know? I can play Phasmophobia with him. It would probably be fun for him. Phasmophobia? Maybe?
Right here is supposedly the gateway to the underworld.
Yeah. So, try to get in.
To the underworld?
Well, screw it.
No. Is he still alive? I would not put my head under the water there. There ain't no money in the world which would make me put my head under this water.
Oh my god.
This sarcophagus is allegedly the portal to the underworld, and virtually no humans have ever been here before.
Oh my god! Why am I here? Why am I a YouTuber? What do we...
Look all the way to that right corner up there. That's a shaft that goes to nobody knows where.
Carl, get up in there!
But why is no one getting in there? I would get in there. If no one wants to go in there because of their beliefs, I can do it for you. I do it for... If I get a full equipment. Like diving with my face without security, like without a mask in this water, never ever would I do that. This is disgusting. Parasites, yeah, disgusting.
All the way to that right corner up there. That's a shaft that goes to nobody knows where.
Carl, get up in there! I can go up there?
Jimmy, don't let him.
I'm so scared, bro.
Carl, that's not smart.
Dude, I'm literally in a tunnel.
Oh, damn!
No one is crazy enough. Can you explain
You can get a robot.
to us what's happening?
I'm in a turn in the cave, and it's getting thinner. Dude, I'm literally, actively kind of stuck in this thing.
Yeah.
Making history. I got like 1 inch of clearance, bro.
It's been longer than the safe limit for oxygen.
I'm ready. So before we literally all die and see the underworld for ourselves,
There's no gracefully doing this, is there?
we got out of there as quick as we could because I wanted to live long enough to explore the never before seen shafts of the Great Pyramid of Giza, where literally
Crazy.
less people in modern times have been than have gone to space.
Wait, what? Really?
Ride a camel with me. Let's do it. Pet him. Pet him.
Oh, camels.
Have you ever been bit by a camel?
Yes.
Yeah, they will probably bite you if you try to pat them on the head.
Another big day of exploring ahead. This is unbelievable. Taylor, you good? Oh. Help.
What is he doing?
Get me off this thing, bro. Dude, it looks so good.
I love this.
By one of the Great Pyramids of Egypt. Bro, this is absolutely insane.
It is insane.
The director of the entire Giza Plateau is joining us for the third pyramid on our list, the Pyramid of Menkaure.
If you look at the bottom, you'll still see some of the granite from 4,600 years ago remaining. Here's an illustration of what they think it used to look like. Wow.
This looks awesome.
Remains almost 5,000 years later. This is my friend Nolan. Can we send him to go scout up there?
Yes.
Oh.
I got permission to do something normally illegal. Nolan, be careful! Can you just like start yelling at Nolan? He'll freak out. You don't really get many opportunities to climb a pyramid. I want to take it, bro.
انزل انزل تحت انزل تحت انزل
Down?
Yes, down.
All right. Nolan, not a bit. You gotta come down. Come on. Yeah, I'm going down.
انزل تحت
He's so freaked out.
Hey, he's kidding. Keep going. He's kidding. That's a joke. Oh my god. You had me freaking out. Oh my god. I thought I was gonna get arrested or something.
Yeah, you are getting arrested.
Whoa. Wait. Point the
We're
camera.
jumping into that war.
It's so dark.
We will switch the light off.
Oh, okay. That would explain it. All right, lead the way.
The initial descent of the
This looks actually really good reserved.
That would explain it. All right, lead the
Look at this. This looks super smooth.
way.
The initial descent of the pyramid took us down a shaft over 100 feet below the ground to the very first chamber in ancient Egyptian history to have decorative carving.
What is this?
A decoration
Oh.
of false. We didn't have any decoration inside any pyramid from the 4th dynasty except this one.
So this was done 4,000 or 5,000 years ago.
4,600 years.
Furthering our journey.
Wait, but why did they do this?
4,000 or 5,000 years ago.
Why did they do this then? Was it maybe because they... No, this is literally decoration. But it looks cool actually. I like it.
From the 4th dynasty except this one.
So this was done 4,000 or 5,000
This is, I would build my Minecraft house with that.
years ago.
4,600 years.
Furthering our journey deeper into the pyramid, the next shaft brought us to Menkaure's
Antechamber.
Oh,
There's so much history in here.
this is way bigger than my
I
room.
can tell you nothing there.
Have you been up there?
No.
Then how do you know
Oh.
nothing's up there?
Because I can see from here.
Oh, yeah.
You see? Just a tunnel, nothing there.
Okay, yeah, you can see that.
But why is there nothing? Like, what were people doing? Why was there nothing? Was someone sleeping there maybe? Maybe, yeah, maybe it was guards. You know, if the king is inside the pyramids, maybe guards were sleeping up there. You know? So if someone is getting in and they can hear it, they will jump on you when you are getting there. Maybe. I don't know. Or maybe for storage. Maybe it's storage. Pretty sure much of this is off axis since people are gonna vandalize the site. Yeah. Those freaking Americans. I'm sorry. Nah. But usually there's an American when something is being vandalized. Or something stupid is being done by tourists. So yeah. Nah. Yeah. I mean there are enough people. Look at people like me. I'm a dragon who, if I would step in there, I 100% sure I will do something silly, which will get me arrested. So, yeah. Anyway.
Always be skeptical.
The Pyramid of Menkaure,
Yeah,
known
always
for
be
its complex
skeptical. Exactly.
passageways, had one final descending shaft that led to the burial chamber.
So this is the king
Oh.
chamber, and it has a vaulted ceiling to relieve.
Yeah, that's what happens when you let people inside. They put graffiti everywhere. Crazy. Maybe it's not graffiti. I don't know what this is, but it looks like someone is just writing random stuff there. And this one over there looks like they tried to remove it, but it didn't work. The theory was if people are trying to dig into the pyramid, they would get lost by the misleading tunnels. Also, it might work as ventilations. Oh yeah, maybe as well. Yeah. Yeah, true. You don't have so much air in there, especially because back then you had torches, so you had fire, and you know fire plus a cave or a place with not so much oxygen is not a good combination for a human being, for any living being. So yeah.
The weight.
How did they know that 5,000 years ago?
If you can build a pyramid,
You can build anything.
you can do anything.
You can do anything.
On our way out, I got to thinking, why is there 3 more pyramids outside next to this one?
What are these 3 mini pyramids?
Oh.
Main Kaura, he got 3 small pyramids for the queens, the wives.
So main Kaura had 3 wives, and these are their tombs.
Yes.
Nolan.
Wait, how do you get inside of this?
If he can have 3 partners, you can at least find 1. I mean, it's a work in progress.
I did discover
Damn.
a mommy. She's not asking for money. She's always listening to you. Never took too much. It's a good choice for you.
You just offer me a mummy?
Yes.
The things we do to find you love.
Our time with Ashraf
Nice.
was coming to an end, and before he left, I wanted to hear his take on this.
So aliens didn't build the pyramids.
Aliens, come on, don't break my heart. We have
Yeah.
124 pyramids all over Egypt. So each time I'm calling aliens, come build a pyramid for me. Cannot be like this. Egyptians were the builders.
Tariq.
Yeah.
What? Don't bring up aliens again. You did. Egyptians built it.
If you can build a pyramid, you can do anything.
Exactly. Look at China. They are building a freaking skyscraper in 2 weeks. Literally.
And by anything, I guess that
If they can build it in 2 weeks, the Egyptians can build their pyramids in a few hundred years. Probably. Probably.
also meant a massive, half-human, half-lion mountain of a sculpture, which I'm sure is crawling with secrets. And now
Oh, I can read this. It says you get okay. No, I will not say this. I'm sorry. I was just joking. I was just
The man
joking.
who basically found everything here.
I read online that there's a temple buried beneath the Sphinx, filled with gold, and I'm on a mission to
Looks fancy. I don't know. I'm probably one of the few living beings who's not really interested in gold, to be honest. I don't care about gold. I have gold in over here in real life. I have like a small vase out of gold, but it's useless. It's not worth that much as well. It's not expensive gold. It's like how do you call it? Cat gold or something like this? Like it's probably worth like 100, 200 bucks. But it's gold, technically. In theory, it's gold.
find out.
Who is right, Dr. Zahe or all the
I own gold in real life. Can you believe it?
Yes, sir. Help me.
Wait, is it called cat gold in English? Cat gold. Okay, it's not called cat gold. Katzen gold, English. Fool's gold, it's called. Yeah, okay, great. I'm owning fool's gold. Yeah, it's basically it's gold. It counts as gold, but it's not really gold, basically. Gold is still gold. Yeah, technically yes. I have like a small, how do you call this? Not a vase, but like a maybe I can even find pictures of this. Katzengold. Ah, wie nennt man das in Deutsch? It's like you have the teacup, and then you have the thing of the teacup that you use to fill tea, and I have this thing. I forgot the German word even. Okay, wait. I have a smart idea how I can solve this problem of my linguistic not being available right now. What is in a tea set? Okay, tea set. So, To teapot, bowl. Is it called a jug? Sugar bowl. Oh no, it's a teapot. But it's not looking like this. It's looking differently. It's looking more like this thing. If I ever say it's a tea jug. Katzengold jug. What is this? Well, it doesn't look like that. Tea jug. Okay, tea jug. German. What does it mean in German? Kanne. Oh yeah! Katzengold Kanne. There are probably pictures which are similar. What? It's not like this. Oh man. Should I show you a picture? Can I find it? I have it somewhere in my stuff. I still haven't unpacked some things for moving. And I put everything in a box. And I'm like, okay, at some point I will put it somewhere. I don't have a picture. Well, it's like the tea jug. It's like basically like this, but out of gold. Basically. Of fool's gold. It's worth probably 100 or 200 bucks. It's not so much. Full gold strainer? Maybe strainer is the right word, yeah. Hey Akai, sweetie, honey. What are all those words? Hello Alice, how are you doing? Are you happy today? I'm fine, but I am not so happy because I have to go to work after the stream again. But the good thing is, after I'm done with that, I don't think I will work over this weekend. I already worked the last weekend. I cannot do it again. And this would be like the third or fourth time in a row. This is a little bit too much. Post it on the YouTube community post later. Actually, I could do this. Technically, if I find it. Wait, I have a picture of this. Wait. Oh, but it's probably on my old phone. Oh, wait, let me check. Gallery. I'm pretty sure let's go to the bottom. Do I have my old pictures on my phone? I remember I had like a picture of my old Wired stuff. And it was in there. It was mixed in between. I haven't found it. It's not in downloads. Maybe it's in here. No, those are just the edited pictures that I still wanted to post. Okay, I don't know, but it's like a teapot thing, basically. Like you put tea inside or any liquid and then you put it in your drink cup. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty simple. It's nothing special, to be honest. Whoa, what is this? Wait.
Okay, Jimmy.
Yes, sir.
Help me.
Whoa.
Wait, this is new.
Yes.
I cannot believe I'm entering the Sphinx. I want to see if that temple.
Wait, what?
I'm not sure I'm gonna fit.
You will.
Whoa. This is cool. All right, let's see if there's any hidden gold.
Crazy.
Zaya, I just see an empty hole.
Then I need you to give a statement right now. I need a statement.
All right, Zahe, there was nothing inside the Sphinx.
Jimmy, we are going to make history.
Yeah, let's make... Oh, that's a lot of sand.
Leaving a message for the future.
How long do you think this paper will survive down here?
Not so long.
Thousands of years.
Really?
We'll dig it now.
With the letter, can I bury this gold swarm?
Perfect.
This is worth $10,000.
Really? This is
What?
for the future.
Yo.
And I guess the internet conspiracy theories are right, because the Sphinx definitely has gold in it now.
Yeah.
It's the rarest swarm in the entire world. Guys,
What is this?
I'm trusting you not to steal this gold.
at this point, I was starting to wonder what...
When was this video recorded? February 8th. I don't know if it's still there.
the other boys were doing until I heard this sound above me.
Zahe, do you hear some helicopters?
Yeah, it's the aliens. Oh no, alien!
Somehow, the boys convinced the Egyptian military and government to let them fly around in helicopters.
What
while
the
Zaya
hell?
and I were exploring the Sphinx.
How?
But the coolest part of this entire experience is yet to be seen.
When you take us to the top of the Great Pyramid, you're gonna show stuff on camera that you've never shown before.
Amazing things.
No spoilers, bro. This video is gonna keep getting better as we go on.
Okay, so we will explore new things. That's great.
To the top of the pyramid, we thought, what better way to look for more hidden secrets than in a place that almost no one gets to go?
Okay, what is this?
We are at the tomb of Emery. One
Emery.
of the places that is completely illegal for people to go in.
Damn.
That's why you're gonna unlock it.
Before we go in, it's extremely, extremely important not to touch these walls. Do you hear me, Nolan?
Loud and clear.
Damn.
Hey, finger food.
But why are you not allowed to touch the walls? Are they poisonous, or is it just because of if you touch it, it might get in contact with bacteria from you?
Finger food. Where's that? Wall toucher. Wall toucher?
But if they are not allowed to touch the walls, why are they not wearing gloves or something like that?
Oh, ready?
Yeah, I thought I had seen it all, but nothing could have prepared me for what I was about to see in this tomb.
Uh-oh.
Whoa. Guys, come in here.
Ah, that's why you are not allowed to touch the walls. Okay, it makes sense. There are cows there. Cows? Wait, cows? So there was grass back then there. So 4,005... Wait. I remember. I learned this in school. I don't know if it was a few thousand years or a few 100,000 years ago. But the desert was like a jungle region once. Like a swamp jungle region. Okay, Egypt... 5,000... Let's say 5,000 years ago. Is there any picture? Is there any CGI picture? Is this accurate? Okay, it was probably a few 100,000 years ago. Yeah, probably. Oh no.
Oh my gosh. Oh, this is beautiful.
There's a lot of cows.
This was the tomb of the high priest at the time, which is like the pope of the time. No one is allowed in here because these colors cannot be hurt after surviving 4,600 years.
This drawing is 4,600 years
Don't touch it.
old?
Exactly, 4,600 years old.
Everywhere. Whoa.
And tombs like this were sometimes
Guess I
more
catch you
important
next
than the
time.
pyramids for us. Explain the daily life of Egyptians. This is the one we figured out how ancient Egyptians made wine.
Really?
They're stomping on grapes up here and going through the process to bottling the wine.
So this is like a YouTube video, but 5,000 years ago.
This is
Yeah, this is a YouTube video, but 5,000 years
This
ago.
is the most beautiful room I've ever been.
Wait, Carl, there's more over here. Whoa, what is all this?
Whoa! Wait, they wrote something on the wall. 1870. So they discovered this place 1870.
giving the normal offerings.
Wait, but isn't this Greek?
Whoa, what is all this?
Isn't this Greek? The letters are Greek. The heck?
These are normal ancient Egyptians giving the normal offerings, ta and henket, bread and beer, to the high priest Emery.
How do you think the high priest would have reacted if they offered season 2 Mr. Beast Lab Swarms?
Bro, shut your freaking mouth. Seriously, this is... Oh my god, I cannot believe he said that. This is ridiculous.
That are available now.
I think Emery would very much appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure.
Mr. Beast Lab Swarm Season 2, our 4th day in Egypt was just getting started.
Wait, there are still other
To
places.
the workman's tomb and joining an active excavation. Today's gonna be a great day. Let's have some fun.
Nice.
The only thing that can make this moment better is some Feastables chocolate. Ooh,
I knew it.
Yeah, you can look at the pyramids. Man, that would hit with Feastables though in my mouth probably.
And so, with only 22 hours left, I thought we'd upgrade from camels to something
Oh.
a little faster.
Ready? Go for it.
Crazy.
This is so sick! Yeah! Woo! This is way too much fun! Let's go!
Nice.
By the pyramids right now. Why'd we ever ride camel? I feel like
I think the camels are better than this.
now at the workman's tomb.
Oh.
Let's see if we can find
someone. And who better to show us around the workman's tomb? Once again, Dr. Zahi.
These
are the
tombs of the pyramid builders.
According to Zahi, this is literally where the people who built the pyramids were buried over 4,600 years ago.
In many other tombs, Jimmy, you see beautiful painting, but those people are poor.
This is so beautiful.
This man, his name is Neferthis.
Wow.
Oh wait, he can read it?
Just because the
Crazy.
writing on the wall
Wait, of
says
course he can read it. He's like the master of this place.
people who built the pyramids are buried here, it doesn't actually prove that they were. And I thought the same thing until I saw this.
Wait. Is that what I think it is? Is that a
skull?
I need to ask you something because
they found someone.
You did not put the skull here.
No. This is the exact location of the skeleton.
From 4,600 years ago.
Yes, we will not move it.
And you're letting me excavate.